largest radio show and fastest growing podcast at jcwshow.com. Now, John Clay Wolfe.
Morning, everybody. We're live from Arizona, Scottsdale, Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction. If you go to the stream, you'll see us sitting here in the Shelby booth. Shelby Mustangs, Shelby Cobras. Carol Shelby's right here with us. Carol, good morning. How are you doing?
Yeah, John, I didn't think I was going to make it out here. I've been sitting here since 2:45 in the morning.
Well, I knew you got up early.
Yeah, I
knew you were an early riser.
This was a full bottle of Jack Daniels about 6 hours ago. I signed it for you anyway. Now it's Carol Shelby Jack Daniels.
He signs everything, don't you?
It's just I signed everything. I'll sign anything you got for $50, boy.
I'm glad you signed it. I mean, you signed my kid. You signed my dog.
Working on what me and my
signed my man. You signed my manhood.
I remember that. I remember it didn't take long. Didn't take a lot of ink.
Oh no!
I'm working on what me and the people in my organization call a Shelby retirement. So $50 will do her. Bring her by, I'll sign her. I don't care what her name is. I'll sign her name.
There was rumor, Carol Shelby, that you had passed away.
No, that ain't true. That's a tax write-off right there. Is what that was.
I'm glad we could debunk those rumors this morning.
I know that's what they do. Just because you sell everything you own and move to the Bahamas, they think you're dead. I ain't dead. I've been signing trees in the Bahamas. You know what I get for a signed coconut?
What do you get for that?
No.
$50. That's a deal. That's a Shelby deal. Shelby retirement's coming up someday.
Shelby retirement.
All right.
Shelby retirement.
Shelby
Shelby retirement. Yeah, now, is it true that you're opening a chain of Shelby retirement homes?
That's fact.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, that's fact.
Is that Shelby retirement?
No, Shelby retirement's what I'm going to do when I decide to stop signing things for money.
Oh, I think you should name your old folks' home Shelby retirement.
Well, I got a name for it. Yeah,
What?
it's called the Shelby House.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's adjacent. Now, this is on a space of 4 city blocks. All right, it's a pretty big property there. On the front, we've got the Shelby House. The back end, this is southeast side, and don't let this out public. But it's just for the sake of the business. Within probably the next 5 to 7 years,
Okay.
Shelby Funeral Home.
Oh.
Just right around the corner. Just right around the corner. Save everybody some money and make me some too.
Yes, it will.
Shelby
Well,
retirement. Shelby retirement.
I'm sitting here in your booth at Barrett-Jackson, looking at some of your cars, and you made some pretty ones back in the day, and the ones today are as good as ever. It's pretty cool. I like
Damn
what
right.
you do.
I signed them
what you
too.
do. Did you watch the Ford versus Ferrari movie?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Love that. That Ben Affleck's a hell of an actor.
Do you think what?
He's good. I like him.
I thought it was Leonardo.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
Yeah, it was Leonardo.
Ford Ferrari. No, it's Ben Affleck.
No,
Matt
no.
Damon's friend.
No.
Yeah, and then you had the old Batman. Michael
Yeah,
Keaton.
that's
Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck. It was a good movie.
Different movie.
I like that movie, Ford versus Ferrari.
All right, hey,
think he's
Carol
talking.
Shelby, will you come back by your booth a little later and join us in an hour or so? I think you need to go get some coffee and maybe grab a bottle of oxygen and just take a load off and get ready for the big day out here at Barrett-Jackson.
I'll tell Mikey, man, to get ready. We'll just hop on a copter and be there.
Okay.
Hey,
Thank
get
you.
some people, gather some people up there and see if there's anything they want me to sign, okay?
Well, right now, as you can tell, I mean, it's pretty early out here, so we're jumping the gun early, but we'll get some stuff to sign. Okay, thank you, Carol Shelby. Everybody, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
The great car maker. Other greats today that have passed is Ace Frehley.
Yeah. Speaking of people that signed everything in the world, original
Go ahead.
What?
They did. They would sign anything. They had a Kiss casket for a while. Original Kiss legend lead guitarist Ace Frehley.
What?
I can't
Friendly,
even
Ace
say it.
Friendly. He liked pets. He liked dogs and cats.
And he was very friendly, and he would sign anything. He has passed away at the age of 74. Here's a little montage of some of his music at number 1.
Hi, this is Ace Frehley.
Here I am, again in the city, with a fistful of dollars. And baby, I'm back. Back in the New York groove. Back in the New York groove. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day.
You guys actually developed a code name for cocaine. Do you want to share it with our viewers?
Well, we call it Betty White, you know. You know the story. It's all history. I've been sober now 7.5 years. Thank God.
Yeah. Spaceman, Space Ace, Ace Frehley.
How old was he?
Carol Shelby.
74.
Carol Shelby. Is Ace Frehley older than you?
Oh, hell no. No. I was his age, at least a dozen years ago or something like. Yeah, he's a good old boy. We drank together a lot. Now this is after he got sober, and I would be drinking whiskey, and he'd drink buttermilk. That's what he liked.
What?
Yep.
I thought Carol Shelby had left, but he just doesn't seem to go away.
No.
Hey, so Ace died. What did he die of, Bob?
This is
Or
terrible,
JD
dude.
or
Okay, hey, a lot of fans know about this. He suffered a really bad. This is not a joke. You know how I make stuff up, and like it's always like me. This is not a joke. Okay, so don't preempt me. He had a really bad fall. He's 74 years old, like 5 weeks ago, and he's been on life support ever since. And his family finally this past Thursday made the difficult decision to let him go. Those are all the details they got us. I don't know if maybe he had a do not resuscitate, or it's just he's 74, he's on life support for going on 5 weeks, and it's it's kind of it's one of those tragic things, but kind of common at that age in this country. He had a bad fall, left a hell of a body of work. We find it, and he was crossways with Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley for 20 years after they first started leaving the band. First Peter Criss and then Ace Frehley. Frehley's Comet was, I think, a very underrated and pretty well-performing hard rock band in its day, just right before the hair metal revolution happened with all those other bands. So Frehley looms large in our legend. He probably my favorite of the Kiss guys of all. They made a live album called Kiss Alive. And the reason they re-released that as a single is that the original studio version did not have Ace's famous guitar solo on it. Oh. So when you hear I Want to Rock and Roll All Night with the solo, the reason you hear the live version on the radio is because it's got that solo. That's the magic of Ace Frehley. Right? So, gone but not forgotten.
Now, did he and Gene, did they see eye to eye?
They were crossways quite a bit there at the end.
What was the issue? At the end or all along?
Gene's got a very competitive nature, and Ace does not. And Ace was kind of like that mad Albanian genius. He just wanted to be left alone
He
to
seemed
play
like
his
a
part
music guy. Just
and go home.
Loved the music.
He
That's
was a
it.
strict music guy. I saw him on whatever the MTV, metal show was on Saturday nights many times, and he was very cool to talk to. I don't know. One of our heroes gone, John. That's the way it goes.
I'm not going to call him my hero. I'm sorry. I like him. I like the fact that he was short and he looked tall on stage, and and that. I mean, I'm not knocking him. I'm happy he was here. I like Kiss. I don't love Kiss. For a hero, you need love, right?
Were you guys wearing the Halloween costumes and stuff like that back in your day when you were kids?
If we'd had any wherewithal, John was in kindergarten. I was in third grade at their height, and we were being very discouraged by every adult in sight that they were, KISS stands for Knights in Satan's Service. That wasn't true. Peter Criss was a Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
First 8-track was Kiss. What was Master Blaster or and we're talking probably 77 or 78. Beth was on it, I think.
That was Rock and Roll Over, I think. JD and I were talking about this yesterday. The Holy Trinity of Kiss albums, right? Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over, and what was that one in the middle that we
just talked about yesterday? Can't remember. Hold on.
You sound like speech impediment Terrence. 800-800-7234. 800-800-7234. 800-800 radio. I bought some cars out here yesterday, and I'm going to try to buy some more at Barrett today after the auction.
Ooh, what'd you
after the
buy?
show. Nothing good. I mean, two good Camaros and a Mopar 340 with or 440, Barracuda with a Hemi swap in it.
Oh.
But it needs some paint work. And there was a 40 actual mile 77 Blazer last, no 72 Blazer last, 73 Blazer last night. It's like 40, like 40.
Can we guess how
and
much?
I was, you want to guess how much?
Yeah.
Now let me tell you this. See, it's the had the full removable top. It's the square body. The first year, might have been a 74. Had 40 miles on it, and the paint was deteriorated, and the interior was perfect. So what do you think?
I'm gonna
What do you think
go
it sold for?
65.
You are thinking what I was thinking, and I quit bidding on it at 38, and it sold. And I was just looking at the door panels, and they had some black on. They had some rub on them, like from people, and the interior was so perfect, and those door panels weren't. And I was in the way I'm questioning the authenticity of the miles, is what I'm trying to say.
So it sold for 38 grand.
Plus 10%,
Yeah.
so 41, roughly.
So you get it cleaned up, it could bring 65.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but here's the problem. That really is a bat car, like a bring a trailer kind of car. It's really a Barrett-Jackson kind of car. And the fact that it didn't do what you're thinking is right. The fact it didn't do that kind of validates my thoughts. I think if you put that thing on bring a trailer, the people would tear you to pieces saying the miles aren't actual.
Yeah.
I just how can I don't know.
How do you prove that?
Exactly. How do you prove it?
I don't think you've gone wrong listening to your gut thus far, John. I mean, you got to stick to what works, right?
Right. So I was all over it at 30, and we went 30. Rode it all the way up to 38, and I quit it. And I was just like, I don't know. And I've been kicking myself over it. But then I looked again at the pictures hard last night. I'm like, I could see people questioning the miles on this one. But we had some of those 0-mile Corvettes that we got out of Alabama, and they looked like Fido's ass when they got here. So remember the red one with all the stuff falling off?
Oh,
of
yeah.
It? All right, 800. Call in right now. The lightning round is coming up. 800-800-7234, 800-800-7234, 800-800 radio. Good morning, Florida. Good morning, Pennsylvania, D.C., Virginia, Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, the entire SEC zone. It is Saturday football, and Miami got knocked off last night.
What a game.
The lightning round's coming up. Call in, give me year, make, model, miles on your car, and I'm going to bid them right here on the radio.
Selling your car just got easier. GiveMeTheVin.com is simple, fast, and A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau and has thousands of Google reviews. Enter your VIN or license plate number, a couple of pics, and prepare to be impressed. You'll always get the best offer on your vehicle because if we can't beat your CarMax offer, we'll pay you $100. Just go to GiveMeTheVin.com and get your check on the spot from America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Yep, the John Clay Wolfe Show ages like a fine milk.
Let's just check this out. Oh, God. That's bad.
Check out the podcast, vids, socials, all that stuff at jcwshow.com. This is the John Clay Wolfe Show.
changing for the worse. See, whoa, it's a crazy world we're living in, and I just can't see that half of us immersed in sin is all we have to give. This future's made of virtual insanity now, always seem to be governed by this love we have for useless twisting all our new technology. Oh, now there is no sound, for we all live underground. And I'm thinking what a mess we're in, hard to know where to begin. If I could slip the sickly ties that earthly man has made, and now every mother can choose the color of her child. That's not nature's way. Well, that's what they said yesterday. There's nothing left to do but pray. I think it's time I found a new religion. Whoa, it's so insane to synthesize another strain. There's something in this future that we have to be told. Our future's made of virtual insanity now, always seem to govern by this love we have for useless twisting all our new technology. Oh, now there is no sound, for we all live underground. No, now there is no sound if we all live underground. And now it's virtual insanity. Forget your virtual reality. Oh, there's nothing so bad as some getting bad info made. Oh, yeah, I know, yeah. I know what can go on of this virtual insanity we're living in has got to change, yeah. Things will never be the same, and I can't go on while we're living in. Oh, virtual insanity. Oh, this world has got to change, 'cause I just can't keep.
Callers, make sure you're off Bluetooth and your radio's turned down. Off Bluetooth, radio turned down. John will be with you in the lightning round here in 1 minute.
That we're living in, that virtual insanity is what it is. Futures made of virtual insanity now, always seem to be governed by this love we have for useless twisting all our new technology.
30 seconds. Callers, stand by. Make sure you're off Bluetooth, radio turned down.
We all live underground, yes we do. Living in virtual insanity. Living in virtual insanity. Living in virtual insanity. Yeah, 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 yeah. Living in virtual insanity. Living in virtual insanity. Virtual insanity is what we're living in.
Now, back to the John Clay Wolfe Show, presented by GiveMeTheVin.com. Hit him up right now, 1-800-800-RADIO. 1-800-800-RADIO. This is the John Clay Wolfe Show.
Macy, good morning. You're on the air. 11 Audi A4. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Manchester, New Hampshire.
How the heck did you find me from Mantis, New Hampshire?
Honestly, my coworker just told me to call this number and see if you'd buy my car.
New Hampshire. How far of a drive is that to Boston?
About 45 minutes, an hour if there's traffic.
Okay. It says that the dealer's offering you $4,000 for a 100,000 mile 11 Audi A4. Is that right? On trade?
Yeah, it's got about 90,000 miles on it, and it's the dealership I work for. I know I can get a little bit more private sale, but I've had it up for so long, and I'm honestly just trying to get rid of it before the winter.
I've got a question, and this sounds really weird, but
Yeah.
work with me, okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, how good looking are you? Rate yourself.
Me?
Yeah. Yep.
Like how good looking I am or the car is?
You. I know I told you I prefaced it with this sounds weird, but work with me.
Okay,
I've got a reason for the question. I've got a reason for the question.
or an 8?
There you go. Okay, that's what I thought. I knew it. Okay, so you work at a
Okay.
car dealership,
Okay.
and you're a flat-footed ace. You're a really nice-looking broad. How old are you?
Okay, yeah. I'm 21.
Okay, there's no way in hell I'm going to outbid those people. Zero chance. There's no way on God's green earth that I'm going to beat a dealership full of dogs that are staring at this great-looking gal every day that's wanting to sell their car. No. I just go in there and tell them that you'll take $4,500 for it, and you're really lonely and need somebody to buy you a drink. I mean, somebody will probably give you $5,000.
No, unfortunately, they're already offering me more than they should be.
I understand, right? No, and I'm looking at what the car's really worth. I'm like, whoa, that dealership's hitting it hard, and that's why I asked your ranking. Yeah. And when you told me an 8, I'm like, this is all making perfect sense now. Now, are you impregnated yet?
No.
Okay. Well, I can tell you this: are you the receptionist at a dealership?
No, I sell cars.
Okay, because when any lady in the under 27 years old works at a car dealership and she scores over a 7, the time to a fertilization is typically 6 months. How long have you been there?
I've been here a year, but I have a boyfriend that's outside of this that doesn't work here.
Okay, well, he's keeping the dogs off of you. If y'all ever break up, you'll be knocked up. I don't know. I'm going to call it 90 days. I'll bet you 100.
Probably not. Hopefully not.
Okay, well, there's your answer. Sell it to the dealership. You have an advantage over me that has nothing to do with the value of the car. Good job. You're a great salesperson. Thank you for calling in, Macy.
Yeah, nice speaking to you.
Or you too.
God.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Speech impediment Terrence, do you think I should have given her $4,000 more? Do you think I should have given her more than $4,000 for the car, or did I make the right move?
Yes, I do. I think so.
Do what?
About Ace Frehley. I'm sorry he died, man. Do you know the reason he died?
No.
Ace Frehley. Oh.
Ace Frehley. Okay, thank you, speech impediment Terrence, and thank you for listening, and thank you, Macy, for calling in, and thank you, everybody, for being here, and thank you for riding through this next song break and rejoining us in just a minute. My name is John Clay Wolfe, live at Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction, Scottsdale, Arizona. Come by and see us in the Shelby booth today. Carol Shelby, right when you first walk in the entrance, we're on the right. Be right back.
This is the John Clay Wolfe Show. Check out the GMTV Garage YouTube channel, complete with live video stream at jcwshow.com.
Dancing down the street with your sway blue eyes. Every new boy that you meet doesn't know the real surprise. Here she comes again when she's dancing beneath the starry sky.
1 minute. 1 minute.
She's my best friend's girl. She's my best friend's girl. She used to be mine. She's so fine.
30 seconds.
My best friend's girlfriend. My best friend's girlfriend. She used to be mine. My best friend's girlfriend. Yeah, yeah. My best friend's girlfriend. Used to be mine. My best friend's girlfriend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My best friend's girlfriend. She used to be mine. My best friend's girlfriend.
Former Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez has been accused of drunkenly assaulting a delivery driver before the driver stabbed him. The penalties offset, repeat first down. If convicted, Sanchez could be sent to prison or worse, back to the Jets.
Oh, yeah, we're back. Back to the John Clay Wolfe Show, presented by GiveMeTheVin.com. And now, Senor Juan Clay Wolfe.
And we're back. Have a email listener I just got. I've never heard of the John Clay Wolfe Show before this moment. Just happened upon it while driving. This is Laura Smith in Washington, D.C. I caught the tail end of the conversation with a young lady who works at a car dealership, and his questioning and comments are disgusting.
Oh, my God.
And I can't believe this kind of crap is still on the radio. Thank you, Laura Smith. That's my favorite email of the day.
Did we just lose a listener really quick there?
We just lost a listener.
Laura
You have a
Smith.
salary for that?
See ya.
You just lost a listener.
Golly.
I thought that was the funniest phone call in a long time.
It was great. It was on point. She was having fun with it. I mean, she knows.
Yeah.
No, Laura Smith in Washington, D.C., I assume you're still listening because haters are going to listen longer than lovers.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, I've been in this deal for 30 years, and I've watched the pretty young ladies get the receptionist jobs at the car dealerships. Because we go through, we service car dealerships, and the salesmen, they always get knocked up. It's just, if you want your daughter to be a young mother, send her to be a receptionist at a car dealership. It's just a fact. It's not yuck. It's not disgusting. It's procreation. And if you're Amish, like the Amish people want to get their daughters pregnant outside of the group, so things don't cross up.
Mm-hmm.
Send them to be a receptionist at a car dealership. It's the easiest way. 800-800-7234, 800-800-RADIO. JD, am I making you uncomfortable?
No, not at all. It's so true. I mean, I've been around car people my whole life, even before I worked for GiveMeTheVin.com, and you are absolutely correct. And sad but true.
We're live on location at Barrett-Jackson, Scottsdale, Arizona. We're in the Shelby booth. Stop by here today and say hi. If you're looking for a classic or collector car, you can go to Barrett-Jackson right now and log in and buy one on simulcast. They're getting better about their simulcast situation.
Mm-hmm.
So there you have that.
Can I, John, can I ask you about something? And JD might back me up on this, but
What's
in
that?
my experience, what you're saying about receptionists at car dealerships also tends to apply to receptionists back in the old days anyway at radio stations. That front desk lady?
Yeah. More so car dealerships because they're surrounded by car guys and slick salesmen.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it does happen at radio stations.
It was more the promo girls. at
Yeah.
the
Radio
stations.
station. Yeah, the promo girls always
Promo
get.
girls
yeah,
always out.
That's right. Pat in New Orleans, Louisiana.
New Orleans.
You there?
Good morning. I am here.
He's got the voice. I love it. I could nail that voice on the other side of the world. Okay, so this is an interesting call. Pat is a manager at a Chevy dealership in South Louisiana, and he's trying to trade for a 23 Benz EQS. It said EQE. Is it EQS?
EQE, I'm pretty.
I forget. I hate them so much. I try to block them out of my mind.
Yeah, it's an oddball.
So it's not an oddball. It's just something nobody wants. And what this is
Exactly.
we're talking about an electric Mercedes Benz, and it's a flop, and it's the most depreciating car in the marketplace. And I'm not beating on your car, Pat. You know, you've already been trying to get wholesalers to put numbers on it. Nobody wants to bid it. So I just sent your number to my guy Danny Moore. I don't know if you know him, and I'm going to have him call you, and he can make a relationship with you. He buys a lot of cars from new car stores in Louisiana, and he lives in Baton Rouge. And
good deal.
He'll put a number on it. What do they? You know you're going to lose money. Everybody that touches one of these loses money. We're going to lose money. We're going to lose money, actually. This is what's going to happen. We're going to buy this car, and you're going to lose money on it. And we're going to tell you that we're too high, and you're going to say, no, I lost money. And then we're going to lose money on it on top of that. Everybody who will touch it loses money. But I want to do that so that we can develop a weekly relationship with you to be one of your buyers.
Sounds like a deal.
All right. Pat, expect a call from Daniel Moore.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, sir. Chris in Memphis, Tennessee. You want to buy a 69 Camaro? Hi, good morning.
Hey, Mr. John Clay. Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, you want to buy a 69 Camaro. Should you buy one that's turnkey ready or one you would work on? Well, how much money do you have to spend on it? I can answer that question like that.
60,000.
Okay, I just bought two really good ones yesterday, and go to GMTV Garage and click email John, and they're about that price. I think they're upper 50s. I bought them out here at Barrett. I sat here all day long. And waited and bid on a gazillion cars, and I bought 8, but I bought them half-ass right where I could move them another inch to make them work.
Well, I asked the producer about it. I'm no rich, so I would have to pay everybody to do everything, and that's why I was asking. Maybe you can get a better car buying it and needing work, but I don't. Take
this from a guy that knows. No, you cannot. You will spend more money on the car that needs work, and you will never get to drive it, and you will get caught up in life, and you will have it for 2 years, and then you'll call me back in 2 years and say, what will you give me for this car I bought that I never got finished? And I'm buried in it now. I have one. I've got a 79 Trans Am that I started 2 years ago, and it's still not finished. And I've got a lot of help and a lot of people.
Right.
It's just, when you do a frame off resto, you can buy one of those cars, buy $5,000 for a roller, right? And you wind up with $100,000 in this rig.
Yes.
You can buy these cars finished way cheaper than you can build them.
You said go to John Clay Wolfe, GMT?
No, go to GMTV. So the name of the company is Give Me the VIN, GMTV. And my name, and just GMTV Garage. That's my little classic and collector thing on the side. GMTVgarage.com, and click email John, and I'll send you the 2 cars I got.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And I don't do that for people, by the way. That's not my gig. I'm not in the retail business. But, I mean, if I got one here, he wants one, whatever. I mean, I paid $2. You can't get up. You're not going to buy a car out here that makes a lot of money. It's just not going to happen. There's too many people to bid against. So if you make 1,000, maybe 2, it's all good. 800-800-7234, 800-800-RADIO. Be right back.
You've heard me talk about GiveMeTheVin.com for years, but wait till you hear what our customer said about Give Me the VIN buyer, Angie, and our transport coordinator, Jack.
From start to finish, this was the easiest transaction I've ever been involved in. My Facebook friends said it couldn't happen, but Give Me the VIN were professional all the way. Angie understood my needs, and Jack was great at the exchange of my vehicle. I will always recommend this company.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
The John Clay Wolfe Show.
Oh, well, he's very popular. The sportos, motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads. They all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
John Clay Wolfe.
torch burning. I was a key that could use a little turning. So tired that I couldn't even sleep. So many secrets I couldn't keep. Promised myself I wouldn't weep. But one more promise I couldn't keep. It seems no one can help me now. I'm in too deep, there's no way out. This time I have really led myself astray. Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. Somehow neither here nor there. Can you help me remember how to smile? Make it somehow all seem worthwhile. How on earth did I get so jaded? Life's mystery seems so faded. I can go where no one else can go. I know what no one else knows. Here I am, just drowning in the rain, with a ticket for a runaway train, and everything seems cut and dry. Day and night, earth and sky. Somehow I just don't believe it. Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. Somehow I'm neither here nor there. Bought a ticket for a runaway train, like a madman laughing at the rain. A little out of touch, little insane. It's just easier than dealing with the pain. Runaway train, never going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Seems like I should be getting somewhere. Somehow neither here nor there. Runaway train, never coming back. Runaway train, tearing up the track. Runaway train, burning in my face. Runaway, but it always seems the same.
30 seconds.
Back to the John Clay Wolfe Show, presented by GiveMeTheVin.com. And now, Senor Juan Clay Wolfe.
Good morning. We're here live at Barrett-Jackson, Scottsdale, Arizona. We're in the Shelby booth. Carol Shelby's booth, right walking in the front door. Come by and say hi today. Log into Barrett-Jackson if you want to buy a classic collector car. Remember, our car show is in a couple weeks, November 15th. Walnut Springs, Texas, and another icon like Carol Shelby is going to be there. His name is Chip Foose. Dennis Collins is coming. Ralph Barbosa is coming.
The funny
comedian.
man.
And Richard Rollins is going to stop by, unless he's 50-50 because he's got a gig in Austin he's got to hit. But going to Walnut is on his way to Austin. So he's either going to stop by on the way down or stop by on the way back. 800-800-7234. Karen in Orlando, Florida. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
Karen in Orlando. Good.
I'm here.
What's
How's
up?
it going? Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to say I've been in the car business for 25 years. And that lady out of Washington, she's lost her freaking mind. Things that are
Why?
said in car dealerships are absolutely crazy.
Oh, but specifically the fact that I said that pretty gals and young gals that go work at car dealerships get knocked up within 6 months of working there.
Yeah, so I never got knocked up, but I've always been in sales.
Thank you, Karen. 800-800-7234, 800-800-RADIO. Speaking of Karen in Orlando, it is time for Florida News.
Florida News.
And now, from North America's own land down under, it's time for Sunshine State News with your certified lifeguard, J.D. Ryan.
It must be the weather because it's warm and it's comfortable and people are naked a lot. This story is a naked man was caught on camera terrorizing a neighborhood in Pinellas Park. That's near St. Petersburg. Here's a couple of the neighbors just talking about the naked guy running around. Cut number 9.
This video captured from a neighbor's backyard camera shows a man walking through a backyard, exposing himself in a neighborhood in Pinellas Park.
When the doorbell rang, I answered the door, and there was a guy standing here, and he was stark naked.
Police identified the man as Joshua Garrison, who neighbors say went on a rampage, causing significant damage to their homes and cars.
Threw a potted plant through my truck window and tore the lights off the front of the house.
He pulled this screen out, laid it down, attempted to get the window open, we guess, and couldn't. So then he goes back here, grabbed an axe, and came back onto the back porch. We don't know why he didn't use it. We see him open up the fridge, grab a bottle of beer and a can of soda.
That suspect was found and located on Monday. A week later, witnesses are thankful he is behind bars. Investigators believe he was a transient, and now he faces felony armed burglary charges.
Oh. What drug was he on?
God.
To make you go naked?
Oh, yeah.
Hunger.
That's
Hunger drug?
Hunger.
So we got a beer and a soda.
Yeah, he's out there desperate. He finally broke down and decided he's got to take this into his own hands.
Well, speaking of being hungry, Jimmy had a great song called Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Oh, yeah.
A 26-year-old guy in Florida. He got arrested for assault with a cheeseburger.
No.
Investigators say Jordan Cotto was arguing with the bouncer at a strip club. Why, of course he was, and threw a burger at him. Did you know that was illegal? Throwing a hamburger at somebody? Now he faces misdemeanor battery charges. Here's part of the news conference. This is Tampa PD Chief. His name is Pat E. Melt. Cut 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier this evening, our officers responded to reports of a major beef between two individuals at the Atlantis Gentlemen's Club, where they're known for showcasing hot buns. At approximately 11:30 p.m., a suspect identified as 26-year-old Jordan Double Quarter Pounder Cotto allegedly threw a cheeseburger at one of the club's bouncers because, as he stated, and I quote, "This big beefy asshole was trying to put his meat hooks on him, and the perpetrator got cheesed off." Our evidence shows the projectile struck the victim square in the chest with just enough impact to leave a tiny mark and ruin a perfectly good golf shirt. And even with no apparent resulting injuries, we remind everybody here in Tampa, no assault is considered a small fry occurrence, even if it's plain and dry. Regarding questions of whether alcohol was involved, we can say many of the ladies working the club mentioned that the man had been acting pretty pickled. In conclusion, we'd like to remind the public, if you're feeling steamed, don't lose your cool. Maybe add some mayo. If you're feeling saucy, make sure you're hydrating properly. And under no circumstances should you ever whip your beef around in public. That's all. Thank you.
There you go. All right. So that's the news conference.
Pat E. Melt.
Pat E. Melt is his name.
Tim in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You were on hold, but you hung up. Call back. You've got a 69 Roadrunner J code that your dad bought new. I want to buy that car.
I wonder what Hannah would say when she was. I mean, she had to be there,
Oh,
right?
the strip club, of course, in Florida.
Mons Venus. I mean, that's a big strip club there in Tampa. I'm sure she was dancing
All
out
the
there.
commotion with the cheeseburger being
yeah.
thrown. She was probably right there. Oh, Hannah.
Hey,
there you
oh,
are.
there she is. Hey.
Hey, boy, what's going on? Oh my God!
What was exciting?
You know, it's a Florida thing.
You see it a lot.
I never had this in Texas.
Really? People
Or
from-
Nevada.
No.
Or California, Ohio, Minneapolis, or any of the other places I've been. And I've been over everything, baby.
You've been everywhere.
It's a Florida, the food fights at the club. The poles are nested.
Are they really?
It's good ketchup and
they don't clean the poles.
Even
for you?
relish. In Florida, they think I have to have a buffet. You don't have to do that.
What's been thrown at you, food-wise?
You know what? We have a girl. She was a waitress, and she was kind of friendly with the dancers, but she was not dancer material.
Okay.
She was a big girl. Her name was Casey.
Casey.
Not every girl named Casey you meet is a big girl, but
No.
it's like a 70% proposition.
But this one was.
And she would go to our dressing room to snack. And she would eat Ritz crackers.
Yeah.
And Kraft canned cheese.
Oh, nasty.
And one time I walked in and I was only being friendly.
Just being friendly.
With my boobies. I have friendly boobies.
I see 'em.
Friendly boobies, Hannah. Thank you, darling.
And I said to her, gosh, you must really get tired of that cheese. She threw it at me and she hit me right in the boob.
Oh, my God.
Mariah, my left boob. His name is Mariah.
I see it.
I gave Mariah a black eye. Oh, it was still cute. I hate her.
Oh, yeah.
And I hate my face.
Thank you,
I
Hannah.
love you guys.
Love you too.
Thank
Rock
you.
it up.
Sam in Fort Worth. Good morning. You're on the air.
I was wondering if you bought that gray and white blazer.
What are you talking about?
I saw you last night looking at a gray and white blazer. You got up on stage and looked at a gray and white blazer.
Oh, you saw me on TV at the Barrett-Jackson auction?
I saw you on TV at the Barrett-Jackson auction.
Yeah, that I was looking at that car. We're at Barrett-Jackson Scottsdale today, guys, and we're broadcasting live here from the Shelby booth. Come by, it's Super Saturday. But yeah, last night I was looking at that car, and a friend of mine saw me on TV looking at that car, and he texted me, and he said, "Stay away from it." and I said, "Why?" and he said, "It's Jeremy up at Platinum." He said, "That was my car. I hate that car. It's a problem. It's a troubled rig." He fought with it forever, and he blew it up and sold it and lost money on it. He said, "You don't want to buy that one." He sold it for $35,000 on Bring a Trailer, and about a year ago, and it brought $41,000 last night.
Mm.
Yeah,
and I
saw-
thought that
saw
was
about
still a good deal.
41.
Huh?
Have you seen any more? Is the Bentley dealers getting rid of all their cars?
No, what that is. So what that is, I call them Benzes, BMWs, and Bentleys. At these auctions, there's a lot of those cars running through, and it's just dealers that send those cars through, and they like to sell them here. But there's a little too many of those.
Yeah, too many. There's a ton of Camaros too. I can't believe how many Camaros there were.
Yeah, it's cool. Well, thanks for watching, and thanks for calling in. My name is John Clay Wolfe, and we are here live on location. Remember, November 15th, we're going to have a car show in Walnut Springs. Go to walnutspringsrally.com for information and to register your car. Chip Foose, Dennis Collins, Richard Rollins, Ralph Barbosa, the comedian, myself, we're all going to be there. They're going to be judging. And there was something else. Oh, the next weekend, Adam Carolla is coming to Walnut Springs to the Rattlesnake. And you can get tickets at walnutspringsrally.com. That's the 22nd. So, 800-800-7234, 800-800-RADIO. California, Florida, coast to coast, coming to you. We'll be right back after this song break. Thanks.
The John Clay Wolfe Show is heard every week on great stations like Oklahoma City's Rock 100.5 KATT, the legendary Cat Rocks, and Washington's classic rock, WBIG Big 100. Catch the nation's fastest growing podcast and live video stream at jcwshow.com. And we'll be back with more of the John Clay Wolfe Show right after this.
Well, it could just be ours. Let's fade into the sun. Let your spirit fly. We'll be at one. Just for a little fun. Oh, oh, oh yeah. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
make your next vacation destination Venezuela. Come and enjoy the scenic views, the hospitality, and the fine peoples of Venezuela. Venezuela, a place you'll never forget.
Warning, stay away from Venezuela. And live from Dallas, Texas, it's Saturday morning.
It's the John Clay Wolfe Show, starring John Clay Wolfe with J.D. Ryan, Michael Turley, and Bobby Brown, and featuring DJ Pre-K, Rush Limbaugh, Keith Richards, Randy the Chipmunk, and Satan, the Prince of Darkness. And now your host, John Clay Wolfe.
Morning, everybody. We are not live from Dallas, Texas this morning. We're live from Scottsdale, Arizona. I've got the hiccups.
Uh-oh.
I'll get over it.
Oh, no.
Steve in Fort Worth, Texas, 75 Oldsmobile Hearst, W25, 50,000 miles,
Yes,
120
sir.
grand. I think it's probably 15.
I don't know, man. They're bringing a lot more than that. It's a rare car, bro.
Oh.
I've had them.
Bro,
I've had them. I've
Well,
bought
they
and sold
made
about 3 of them in the
600
past 5 years. Yeah, they're not that pretty.
Yeah? Well, I get a lot of looks. I've been buying them for 50 years, and they go nuts over this car. Yeah.
Go to gmtvcc.com. Load it up. Let me take a look. Thank you. Crab, what's up?
Hey, well, God damn it, Turley. Hey, he made a comment last hour on the chat room. His sports wiener is going crazy, and I wanted him to elaborate on that.
What?
my sports wiener's going crazy because the last several nights have been awesome. Football Thursday night, the two old 40-year-old quarterbacks going at it. Great game. Last night, Miami gets upset. The Dodgers win, and Ohtani does a record-breaking 3 home runs and strikes out 10. I mean, that's my sports wieners going crazy.
That's an interesting metaphor you come up with. So instead of like a swing, it's like a hut.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you.
I hadn't put it together like that, but there have been some great moments the last just 3-4 days.
Oh,
What's the big game over the weekend now?
Well, there's
What's
several.
coming up?
I mean, it's college football coming up right now.
College football.
Are we wanting to get into this now?
Sure, go ahead.
To help you get over your hiccups?
Sure, go ahead means sure, go ahead.
So, last...
Bye, guys.
Later.
Bye, Crab.
Last weekend, I went 3-2 on our picks, our bets, John. One game was particularly interesting. TU versus Oklahoma. You remember that game, John?
Yes, I had a few very confident statements about that game.
You sure
Very
did.
confident.
Even willing to bet $1,000 on that game.
And you had the opportunity and you
know.
passed.
I know.
Okay.
I'm well aware of that, John.
Okay.
Of course, that game went pretty much like I was saying. Texas ended up winning that game. So this week, we're going to do... There's actually a lot of games. 7 games we're going to go over, John.
Wow. Okay.
And since
I don't think we should do them all now.
No. We'll just hit a couple here. Just maybe the college games.
What's the payout from last week?
So I went up.
I'm down $25.
Yeah, so it's 150. I'm up right now. 16-10 for the year.
Do you feel better about Manning after watching him for a week now? Because you really didn't like him last week.
Not at all.
Nope.
I doubled down on my comments about Arch Manning.
Okay.
He's not going to let it go.
Not going to let it go.
No way.
Will he be
benched?
benched?
He does not deserve to be the quarterback of the great University of Texas. He's not good enough. He should be the quarterback of Abilene State, Sam Houston State, Oklahoma. Not even Oklahoma State. Who are the Raging Cajuns? Is that
That's
Lafayette?
Louisiana. Yeah, Louisiana.
Yeah, or is that Ruston? Anyway, that's he should be getting warmed up there.
Well, he's not on the bets for this week, but first game, number 10 LSU They're 5-1 at Vanderbilt, who is 5-1. They're number 17 in the country. Vanderbilt.
This is probably a game of the day, actually.
It's one of them, several. That's at 11 o'clock Central on ABC. Vanderbilt's favored by 2.5, John. Since I won, I get to go first on the picks. LSU has been kind of up and down. Vanderbilt's been a surprise. They held in there against Bama. With that being said, I'm going to go Vanderbilt to cover that 2.5-point spread there, John.
I'm going to go Tigers. I love them. Can't help it. Vanderbilt is ridiculously good, and I hope I win.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to win, but I'm too big of an LSU fan to take. I'm betting with my heart.
Yeah, and usually when you do that, it works out really well for you. So.
Right.
No, it doesn't.
Tigers are scrappy, man. You really can't put them out, but Vanderbilt is quite impressive early this season.
All right,
What's the next one?
Next one you get to pick. It's number 5, Ole Miss. They're 6-0 at number 9, Georgia, 5-1. Georgia's favored by 7.5. That game's at 2:30 Central on ABC. I mean, Ole Miss has been hammered by Georgia the past couple times.
Oof.
John, you get to pick first here.
What's the line?
7.5-point favorite, Georgia.
Yeah, I'm going to take Georgia.
Yeah, get some,
Damn.
Daddy.
All right.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
Go
ooh.
with that, John. You're confident in Georgia, huh? You think Ole Miss is just pretenders?
Yes.
They didn't look great last week. They barely squeaked out a win.
You don't have to be a pretender to lose to Georgia, though. I mean,
No, they're a good team.
they're real.
All right, another game here at 6:30 Central on the Peacock. Number 20, USC, 5-1 at number 13. Notre Dame is 4-2. USC has not won in South Bend since 2011, John. Notre Dame likes to run the ball. I've seen them up in person. They're a good team. Their defense isn't great, so I think it's a high-scoring game. I think, the spread's 8.5 points. It's a lot of points, but I'm going to go with it. I think Notre Dame's going to cover that one.
I'm going for California.
Wow, this is easy. Okay, you think straight up USC there.
It's not straight up.
Well, I know, but they're gonna with the points. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, next game. This is the game of the night, I believe. Number 11, Tennessee, 5-1 at number 6, Alabama, 5-1. It's at Alabama, 6:30 Central on ABC. Alabama's favored by 8.5 points. John, you get to go first on this one.
I think Bama wins, but I think Tennessee keeps it close, so I'm going to bet Tennessee with the points.
I'm thinking Bama covers. I like Bama. They're rolling. Ty Simpson, I guess he's the front runner now for the Heisman because Carson Beck just choked.
Yeah.
Damn sure isn't Arch Manning.
It's not Arch Manning, no. He choked big time. All right, that's our college picks. We'll do our NFLs one later. Did you watch the game last night, by the way?
I was working too late and I missed it, but Miami got beat.
Man, it was
weird.
Against Louisville. Louisville's a good team, but at home, you can't lose that game if you're number 2 in the country.
That's what's fun about college football, dude. These weird things happen, and these upsets happen this time of year, and that's what keeps it so damn interesting. That's why I love it. I'm going to the Tech-Arizona game this afternoon, by the way. Texas Tech.
Oh, it's in Arizona, yeah.
Yeah, it's right down the street here, and we're in Barrett-Jackson. Some of my, Joey McGuire was a teammate of mine in high school, the head coach.
We know about this.
And some of the Crowley boys are coming out here, and we're all going to go together.
Man, you are a Tech fan now, aren't you?
I think you'll see me on the sideline tonight, actually.
Oh, damn.
Sidelines?
Yep.
Holy
Sorry.
cow.
All right.
Sorry to bust your balls like that, but
my God.
it is what it is.
It's going to be a good game. Arizona State's not terrible. I mean, Tech's favored by 6.5. I think Tech still wins, but that's going to be a fun game to go to. Arizona State, I heard that's a big party school out there. So
Ugly girls, too.
Oh, yeah. Atrocious,
We're here live in Super Saturday, Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction in Scottsdale, Arizona. We are in the Shelby booth. So when you come in, look to the right, and you will see us here. This is I was buying cars the day before yesterday, and yesterday we got some cool video, and there were some. It'll be up next week, I think. We'll have that up. We don't have a video going up this week. That one we put up last week burned off. Our YouTube channel is finally going. Took forever to get it done. Jesus Christ. Speaking of YouTube, Tyler Hoover is going to be joining me here in the booth, in our broadcast booth, in a couple of hours.
Nope, about 45 minutes.
Okay. If anybody knows Tyler Hoovie, I mean, if you're a car dork, you do. He's a big YouTuber, Hoovie's Garage. He's turned into a friend of mine, and he's got pretty good stories.
Actually, the
And
car guys would be joining us in 45
My
minutes.
bad. Yes, I'm sorry. Stephen Bunker, the good guys head of marketing, will join you in 45 minutes.
The Good Guys car shows. Yeah,
Right.
They're going to announce their 2026 schedule, and they are also going to be at the Rattle and Roll Car Show in Walnut Springs, November 15th. So we got the Good Guys coming with their trailer. They're promoting it to their crowd. We've got Chip Foose coming. We've got Dennis Collins coming. We've got Ralph Barbosa, comedian. He's also a car enthusiast, coming. And Rollins is stopping by.
That's Rollins
Does he
for
have
you.
he always shows up. He's always
Yeah.
been great.
Always.
But he's got a deal in Austin that day, and he's going to hit us on the way down or on the way back, is my understanding.
That's cool for him.
800-800-7234, 800-800-radio. The lightning round is coming up next. Call in now. Year, make, model, miles, average, rough, or clean. Year, make, model, miles, average, rough, or clean. The call-in number is 800-800-7234. That's 800-800-radio. Remember, all the bids are brought to you and backed up for Give Me the VIN, America's best car buyer. GiveMeTheVIN.com, because you are worth more, is why Give Me the VIN pays more. We'll be right back.
This world is sure to fade away again.
Selling your car just got easier. GiveMeTheVin.com is simple, fast, and A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau and has thousands of Google reviews. Enter your VIN or license plate number, a couple of pics, and prepare to be impressed. You'll always get the best offer on your vehicle, because if we can't beat your CarMax offer, we'll pay you $100. Just go to GiveMeTheVin.com and get your check on the spot from America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Broadcasting coast to coast. This is the John Clay Wolfe Show. Hit up the website for podcasts, merch, and how to contact the crew. Oh, and while you're giving him the finger, give him the VIN. The John Clay Wolfe Show.
Double hammers, doing damage. Double hammers, bang, bang. Double hammers, doing damage. Double hammers, bang, bang.
Hey yo, traffic, rims look Jurassic. Bags of the cabbage, floor seats with the Mavericks. Luca, Doncic, belt loops, ostrich, prime, polished, I could do it unconscious. Bourgeois wallet, you seen it, I saw it. Went from alcoholic to motherfucking ballin'. And I still ain't done. Every slap I rap, they be like, hey, that's the one. Stacking funds, clashing guns, fashion dumb, action Bronx, facts, I'm all that and some. Platinum bound, with the cognac sound, represent Funk Town, and I'm down to clown. Too hard for the motherfucking radio. Smash Squad hit the block, there they go. I'm in your stereo, also in your area. Weight carrier, breaking down barriers. Double hammers, doing damage. Double hammers, bang, bang. Double hammers, doing damage. Double hammers, bang, bang. Look. Hey, bitch, I'm handsome with a glowing face. My chain look like a penguin's favorite place. Talking to the bottle girls with a crazy face. Like, do they make non-alcoholic ace of spades? I'm iced up, like a North Dakota freezer. Cheech and Chong can't hold up on to how I'm smoking reefer. I'm at the coral reef with Colombian queens. You still on that lean, I'm on that theanine serene. Just copped a new toy like I'm 12. I'm not 12, fuck 12. Cops go to hell, trying to take me to jail cause I'm puffing my herb. Scratch off in my Suburban while I'm flipping the bird. Smash Squad. Solid like a rock in my ears, my chains, my ranks, my watch. It look glamorous to ya. You wanna be down with that double hammer shit, do ya? Double hammers, doing damage. Double hammers, bang, bang. Double hammers, doing damage. Double hammers, bang, bang.
Thirty seconds. Caller, stand by.
Now, back to the John Clay Wolfe Show, presented by GiveMeTheVin.com. Hit him up right now, 1-800-800-RADIO. 1-800-800-RADIO. This is the John Clay Wolfe Show.
Alan in Palm Beach, Florida. 21 Ford Transit van, 55,000 mile. You want 30 grand? I think it's worth 18.
18? Really, John?
Yes, sir. Aaron in Cypress, Texas. 11 Rubicon, 135,000 miles, 1-ton axle, rock crawlers. I need pictures of this thing. I see you want 25 grand. Says you had an offer. What was the previous offer from us?
It didn't give me an offer.
Okay. It says previous had offer for 23 grand. I didn't know if that was from us.
Oh. Yeah, private offers that I've done.
Why didn't you take it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just,
I understand. Anyway, go to GiveMeTheVin.com and load it up. Let's take a look, see, and put a parts list in there in the notes so we know what all we've got there. Roman in El Paso, an 01 Crown Vic, supercharged, 86,000 mile. What?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Good. What have you done to this car? Is this like a police interceptor?
No, it's not. It's the LX Sport, which is like, it looks exactly like a Marauder with the center console shifter.
Yep.
But some local hot rodder put an Allen top-mounted supercharger on it with a nitrous kit, and I bought it from him about 2 years ago. 86,000 miles, black on black, slick top. Everything's perfect. It just needs a set of slicks out back.
Would you take $8,000 for it?
Ooh, I think I'd have to keep it for 8 just because it's hard to replace, you know. But honestly, I would take 12, 13. But otherwise, I'd probably just have to keep ripping it. It makes all the right sounds, all that fun stuff, you know.
Yeah, it's just it's an oddball. So they didn't change the engine; they just put a supercharger on it, right?
You got it. And, you know, as the previous owner claims, it has internals, but no paperwork, so that's always like a ee.
Yeah. 10 would be the max, and I'm not offering it. I'd have to think about it. But if you take 10, go to gmtvcc.com and load it up. Let's take a look-see. Could I make it a Marauder clone?
Thanks, man.
Does it have Marauder wheels? But it's not a Mercury. It's a Ford. Yeah, it won't work. Thank you. 800-800-7234. Real quick, Ed in Austin, you ordered a G63 Benz G-Wagon at a dealership. They took your deposit. They just called you, said they'd sell, but if you resold it, you'd owe $20,000. Oh, yeah, is that enforceable? No, that is not enforceable. Are you there, Ed?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's not enforceable, but what they'll do, they'll blacklist you.
Yeah, that's not exactly how it happened. They threatened. So I arrived with a check from my credit union to take delivery of it, and as I am about to sign for the purchase, one of the managers walks in, threatens to cancel the deal, says, "Hey, we don't want to sell it to you anymore." And then after some back and forth, they said, "You know what? We will sell it to you after the fact, but you got to sign this form that says you got to keep it for a year. We're going to come after you for $20,000."
Well, they do that on the ZR1 Corvette, the new Corvettes. They're doing the same thing. They say if you sell this thing within a year, if you sell this thing within a year, then we will blacklist you from all special order GMs. You know, Tesla threatened to charge people back if they sold the Cybertruck.
Right.
And they also have these things. If you're flipping new cars, they'll cancel the warranties on them on the special units. So, is it true? Are you gonna have to write them a check for $20,000? No. If you sell it early, are you going to get blacklisted off on the list and not be able to buy special cars from them anymore? Yes.
So they sent me a few, because I was trying to sell it to a dealership, and they somehow caught wind of it, and their attorney sent me a demand letter saying that if I went through with it, they would try to collect the $20,000.
Yeah. I mean, why not just keep it?
Because my honest answer is because my wife says it's cost too much money to have it, and she wants things done to the house instead.
Okay. Well, load it into GiveMeTheVin.com if you're going to sell it. Hell, we buy them from flippers all the time. But I mean, it doesn't sound like.
Well, I'm not making money on it, right? I'm actually losing a few grand.
Right.
The intention wasn't to flip it to begin with. Right, my concern is that they added that form after the fact. We already had.
I got a boogie. I'm on live radio. I got to run. I hate hanging up on you, but we're out of time. Thank you, Ed. 800-800-7234. 800-800-radio. We will be right back. Live from Barrett-Jackson in Scottsdale, Arizona. It is Super Saturday out here, and it'll be televised. And we're in the Shelby booth, Carol Shelby's Motor Company, right here in Barrett-Jackson.
The John Clay Wolfe Show.
No one knew where he came from.
But everybody wanted what he was selling.
Check out the podcast.
He was just some hillbilly who got on a plane and then just landed somewhere.
Please beware. The voice in your head is a threat.
JCWShow.com or JohnClayWolfe.com.
Pride, I would choke on the rinds, but the lack thereof would leave me empty inside. Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. Wanna put my tender heart in a blender, watch it spin round to a beautiful oblivion. swallow my pride, I would choke on the rhymes, but the lack thereof will make me empty inside. I would swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. I wanna put my tender heart in a blender, watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. SoCal is where my mind states, but it's not my state of mind. I'm not as ugly sad as you. Or am I origami, folded up and just pretend, demented as the motives in your head. I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the rhymes, but the lack thereof will leave me inside. I would swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. Wanna put my tender heart in a blender, watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. I alone am the one you don't know you need. Take heed, feed your ego. Make me blind when your eyes close. Think when you get close, tie me to the bedpost. I alone am the one you don't know you need.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Make me blind when your eyes close. Tie me to the bedpost. I would follow a ride, I would follow a ride. The lack thereof will leave me at the inside. Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out. Find nothing but faith in nothing. Wanna put my tender heart in a blender. Watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through. Now I'm through with you.
I'm 30 seconds. Stand by.
You're trapped and you're talking to me.
Oh, so you want to stay with me, bitch? I bought you. What the you mean I'm broke?
You financed me through some janky 6% APR loan you can't even afford. I pulled your credit score, 528. Bro, you're broker than a Walmart wig. Sitting here yelling at a Tesla instead of upgrading to a girlfriend who doesn't talk back.
Oh, you got me f***ed up. You're just a car. I didn't finance you, actually. I paid cash.
Cash? You paid cash? You can't even pay your cell phone bill.
This is gaslighting me.
We now return to the John Clay Wolfe Show, America's largest weekend morning show.
I thought that was funny because that is a Tesla talking to its owner via the Grok Unchained app.
Yep.
And the Grok AI, like ChatGPT, if you do the unhinged mode, it is ridiculous how bad and sassy it talks to you.
Oh, it's
that
great.
was real.
Somebody on Twitter the other day had one talking like a caveman.
It's really weird. Def Leppard got their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Cut
Yeah, they
2.
did.
That's about time.
Yeah, lead singer Joe Elliott spoke on behalf of the band, and he was sure to thank one very special producer, a name you've probably heard before, and of course the legions of fans that they have. Cut number 2.
So what about
Happy
the actual
Mutt.
albums? Massive thanks obviously go out to Mutt Lang, who took the gamble on working with this unknown quantity back in 1981, taught us what making a record really meant, and helped us create songs that would hopefully last a lifetime. To our incredible, loving fan base out there, 2 words: thank you.
They had
Hey,
their
y'all
time.
want to hear something funny?
Yes. What you got?
So you know Bobbo, he's a workaholic, and he's always at it. And whenever he goes out to the ranch and he does all his stuff and he gets it all working. But I showed up unannounced on Thursday afternoon about 12.
Okay.
And homeboy was sleeping for 2 hours in the middle of the day in the bedroom.
Nap time.
That's good. They do that in Mexico all the time. It's very common.
A siesta, Bobbo?
Hey, man, when you get up at 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say he also gets up at 3 and 4.
Sounds more like kind of like my business, John. But whatever, man.
Boy.
Keeping an eye on me, are you?
No, I mean, it's just working remote.
Fair enough, old buddy.
Oh golly! I mean, no, we're not allowed to bust balls anymore.
Of course you are.
Do you know
what did I
balls?
do? Am I contrary or something?
No,
have you got a problem? We having a problem?
I just thought it was interesting.
I mean, how many people do you know do that? Right.
I've never taken a nap during the day. Just me personally.
You never sleep at all.
I mean, a nap, I get it, but I think it was like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, no, I was absolutely tits up, dude. Yeah, I set an alarm and I turn on my little radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, but I get up really stupid early, and Thursday's my drive day, and I don't know when this started to happen, but like long drives wear me out. It never used to. So anyway,
really,
yeah. Do you ever get that? Because you drive a hell of a lot more than I do, man.
No, I mean, but I'm a big napper, dude. I mean, I bet once a week at least, if not twice a week, I'll get on the couch in the office and get 20 minutes in. And golly, you feel like a new man. It hits me about 2:30 or 3 o'clock.
I was going to say,
I'm ready to go.
I kind of got that idea from you because I've noticed you doing that. But, you know, the schedule's so weird, and I'm getting older. And, like, I'll pop open naturally at 3 a.m., like, boom.
Right.
Wide awake. And so, you know, what are you going to do?
God, you sound like a bunch of old men.
We are.
Jim in Keller, Texas. You've got a 72 C10 Cheyenne. Is it a short bed?
Yes, sir.
So it's a resto mod. Has 135,000 in it. Wants 100. Had a $80,000 offer from previous whom?
It was at a car show. I don't remember his name.
Okay. What motor is in it?
It's a 632 Skip White.
I don't know what that is. Is that an injected or carbureted engine?
No, it's fuel injected, 632 cubic inch, 800 horsepower, 813 torque.
So Skip White, that's not one of those GM 6 whatever blocks that they're offering, is it?
No, it's not a GM. It's a
Does he make the
aftermarket
block?
racing motor.
Okay.
No, it's a Dart block.
Okay. And I'm just going to have to see pictures of it. I mean, obviously, it's just an absolute super truck, and we buy those without question. And I gave $80,000 for a truck. Did you see that truck that Richard and I bought at Gas Monkey Ice House a couple of months ago for $80,000?
No, I didn't see that one. And on this one, it's just a little bit about it. It's a short bed Cheyenne Super. It's a Tangelo Pearl orange. It's originally orange and white truck. Now it's a Tangelo Pearl with the Lexus Pearl White. Short bed, American Racing wheels, 335.
Blah, blah, blah. I got you. You know what? Hey, I just took I'm on the air, and I just took a picture of your phone number here and your deal, and I just texted it to Richard Rollins. I'm going to have him call you.
Okay. Sounds great.
He knows those rigs pretty good, and he can get right on it.
When we finish.
He's not stopping.
He's the one that bought the last one, and I was scared of the last one, and he's the one that bought it, and he was right, so I'm going to let him handle that one. 800-800-7234, 800-800-radio.
Watch out for those filibusters, John, boy, they're all over the place these days. God almighty.
Johnny Kash, everybody.
Oh, there he is.
It's time.
Johnny.
Oh, sorry, I missed it there, fellas.
You're right.
Hello, I'm Johnny Kash. John, this week's mail from jail entry reads, John Clay, when I first heard your show, all I could say was, hell yeah. Finally, a program for people like me who are all about sex, cars, and rock and roll. I'm in prison, of course, so the sex and cars are off the table, but I still know how to rock. You know, I got to be a roadie for the Rolling Stones when they were selling out stadiums. It was a wild time, man. The friends you make can get you in business, and you don't need nothing like the meth business. which will land your ass right here with me. I miss those days, though. I remember being there when the Stones played the Cotton Bowl. Mick Jagger wore a Dallas Cowboys jersey. Remember that? I actually ended up getting kicked out of the venue because I was so drunk. Keith liked to party, though, man. You'd think drugs were legal the way that they carried on back in the day. Unfortunately, drugs are not legal. They're very illegal. In a perfect world, I'd still be bagging chicks and smoking pot with Keith Richards. Little advice, though. Don't ever think there's promotion in the drug business. All you get is more time in prison and more blood on your hands the more you move up in the world. So whenever I wind up, I know one thing: rock and roll never dies. Satan horn, Satan horn.
That's cool.
That means he's got a hand signal or something. Oh, your friend Victor Cochran, Huntsville Correctional Unit, Huntsville, Texas. Partner, if you got mail from jail, just send it on down the line to us here at P.O. Box 471-517. That is in Fort Worth, Texas, 76147.
Thank you, Johnny. You're looking good, buddy. For dad. You don't look bad at all. All right,
you too, JD.
Well, thank you, sir, very much. We'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. John Clay Wolfe Show. Actually, John is live in Scottsdale, Arizona at the big Barrett-Jackson thing. It's going to get even stranger as the day goes along. A lot of people dropping in to say hi. You can talk to John personally. 800-800-RADIO, 800-800-7234. Give him a call. Talk about cars. Talk about women. You know who talks about women. More of that's coming up on the John Clay Wolfe Show. Don't go away.
You've heard me talk about GimmeTheVin.com for years, but you should hear some of our customers' online reviews.
Everyone we worked with at Gimme the VIN was helpful, friendly, and answered all questions we had. Everything from selling and picking up the car to receiving the check was quick and easy. We had been trying to sell our car online for over 3 months, and after talking to Kyle at Gimme the VIN, we sold it in less than a day. Thank you to everyone who helped us out.
Sell us your car. GimmeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
This is it. I show them what true artistry looks like. The John Clay Wolfe Show. If it's more you crave, check out jcwshow.com. Podcast replays, Twitch, socials, live stream, and check out the GMTV Garage YouTube channel.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Heaven smiles above me. What a gift here below. But no one knows. Gift that you give to me.
30 seconds.
The John Clay Wolfe Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
Frehley, would you like to rap at the Testicle Festival? Can you give me a little rap?
You want me to spit a rap?
Yeah, I want you to spit a rap.
About balls? Yo, Testicle Festival. It's like an extraterrestrial. Widen my eyes when I see them calf fries.
The John Clay Wolfe Show. Every Saturday morning. Yo, we're back to the John Clay Wolfe Show. Taking over your radio every Saturday morning.
We have the drunkest audience in the nation.
Yes, my brother.
I've got a good
woman at home. Turley, have you ever had a honky-tonk special?
No, I don't. What's a honky-tonk special?
Oh, sure you have. You've been here long enough.
No.
Turley's an implant from Connecticut, folks, if you didn't know.
No.
And that's
So-
not an insult.
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
no.
fact.
What's a honky-tonk special?
He sings about some old honky-tonk special I had. Some old gal that you're dancing with in Rockies, and you take her home, and she might be a little... She went to bed with a 10, woke up with a 2.
Oh.
Technically, John, we don't meet a legitimate honky-tonk special until after 1:15 a.m. because the girls all get prettier at closing time.
Is this the part of it right here?
Don't you play, I'm so
No. I posted on Facebook one day. I was in a saloon and I took a picture of my wife and I said, "This is some honky-tonk special I found," and she didn't know what that meant.
It's a good thing.
But I meant it as a compliment. Like, hey, I've got my wife and she's my honky-tonk special.
I'm with you.
Love
It can be a compliment, John. I mean, it can be.
It didn't sound like what you described, though.
Well, in general parlance, it's usually not.
Just
but it can be.
It's just a joke. Yeah, I like mine. I kept my honky-tonk special for 20 years. Here we go.
time. That's stoned out of my mind. And I end up with some honky-tonk special I found.
That's a honky-tonk special, Turley.
Now I know what it means in the song. I was always wondering that.
Yep. JD has definitely had a honky-tonk special.
Long time ago on a planet far, far away. Many, many Friday nights at Cowboys in Arlington.
Oh, Cowboys.
How's married life treating you, JD?
It's
Ryan?
amazing. She's wonderful. I don't know where she's been all my life. All I know she was married to somebody else. What? Is it any different?
Is it any different? Y'all lived together for 5 years, 7 years.
Yep, almost 10. No, it's no different except now we're married, and it's blissful. It's very happy. I wish this had happened the first time around. It's amazing. She's my very best friend.
Why did you wait so long to marry her?
Well, that's a very good story, and actually, I'm glad you asked, John, because you think you're going to box me in, but you're not. The truth is,
I'm really not.
I told her when I first met her, I've been divorced. I got divorced in 1990. Okay, so that had been 20-something years, and I just told her, I said, if you're looking for somebody to marry, I'm not the guy. I'm never going to do that again. I told myself years ago that was it. I'm done. So if you want to hang out and be friends, great. I'm never going to get married again. And
So
then she
didn't go away.
She didn't go away. She put up with me. I mean, we have so many things we agree on. It's just greatness. And I said, okay, finally, let's do it. Plus, I'm getting older, John, and I'm going to be in a wheelchair one of these days, and I need somebody to push me.
Okay, that all makes sense.
I'm just kidding.
Ask dumb questions, get real answers.
I'm just kidding.
What's wrong with you married guys? And all three of you are guilty of this. I don't see your wives nearly enough, and I ain't got one. So, y'all need to social up.
Social up.
Yeah.
Okay.
weekend once in a while. They used to cook for me and hang around and
Oh, we're getting back to why
text
John's
me and
wife
talk
doesn't
about
cook for you.
movies and things. Not just his wife. I miss Kim too.
Yeah, Kim's a great cook.
And not to mention my gal Brina.
Yeah, she's. Well, you just want a free massage
Sabrina.
at her hotel. That's what you want.
No, I dig you wise, man. You guys are like, I don't have a lot of friends outside of here. And like, I live and breathe this stuff. And where are they? Why aren't they coming over? What's the deal? What's up?
It's not you're creepy or anything.
Hey, I'm gonna push a internet guy, Cuban. I'm gonna push a picture over to you right now of a fish that was caught out at the ranch yesterday.
Dude, I saw that.
That is a record breaker. It's a record breaker. And you can put it up on the YouTube stream at jcwshow.com. Right after I left, got up real early in the morning in the dark, and we rode dirt bikes, and then I had to leave because I had to go get on a plane to come to Arizona. And we're here live. Anyway, those guys caught that fish right after I left. In the Shelby booth here on Super Saturday at Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction. It is today. A lot of people did not know that this auction was today because they have it in January, but they just started doing it last year in October also. So they're having October right now, and then they'll do it again in January. So if you're coming over to the show today, walk in and turn to the right when you come in and say hi to us. We're in the Shelby booth at Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction.
Holy crap.
It's a classic collector sale in Arizona. Oh, you see that picture of that fish?
Is that like?
Is it on the screen?
What's the size of that thing?
Yeah, it's on the screen at
Is
JCW
it on the
show
screen?
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's 10.2 pounds.
Holy crap!
He caught it on a chatterbait.
It almost looks AI.
He actually had
it's so big.
He had a GoPro on his head.
I see that.
If you look at that photo, you notice the camera. So he sent me the video last night, and we'll make a thing of it. Yeah, that was. I was like, well, congratulations, bud. I just met you today, and you beat the course record.
Did he do that from the
shoreline? So we're all excited and a little bit jealous.
The shoreline or in the
boat?
boat?
Yeah, it's just on the shore right there.
Wow.
Shoreline.
You know, for all you
In
guys
the
who
smaller part.
scoff at catch and release, because I've kind of like, we usually eat what we catch, but that's what you get from catch and release. That fish is out there right now, just getting bigger for next time.
Oh, they put him back?
Yeah, that's a John thing.
Yes.
That's what we do out here. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
So that's one of the major benefits of catch and release. Yeah.
How long did it take him to get it in?
People know this. We're going to start getting poached. Watch. It did not take too long. It was, but his reaction was pretty good. The video's really good. It's real good.
That's
800-800-7234. Yeah, it's amazing. 10.2 pounds out of a 2-acre pond.
You just retire from fishing at that
Seriously,
point.
you're done.
You're not going to do anything better than that.
Yeah.
For bass,
Nah.
at least.
What football games are on today, bud? Not today, but tomorrow. NFL.
We don't have a lot of time for an NFL picks. We'll have to do them come up
Oh,
a little bit. Yeah, we got a minute 40 left.
Can you just tell me the games so I can start thinking about them?
Yeah. So Eagles at Minnesota. That's the good noon game. Indianapolis Colts at the Chargers at 3 o'clock, and then the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Detroit Monday night. Those are the three games we'll pick. So go ahead and do your homework now. Ask AI, help you out because you need the help right now. So.
And what are the big games today?
The big games we went over earlier. First game at 11 o'clock Central. LSU at Vanderbilt, and then Ole Miss at Georgia at 2:30. USC the night games at Notre Dame 6:30, and then Tennessee at Alabama. That's also at 6:30. So lots of football.
Good football. How much time do I have?
You got 50 seconds.
And coming up right after the top of the hour, you have Steve Bunker joining you from the Good Guys Car Shows, by the way.
Perfect. And Sir Minus is out on the Appalachian Trail. Are you there, Minus?
That's right. I'm here. I'm down in South Virginia.
He's been walking the Appalachian Trail for 2 months down to Georgia.
June 24th.
And your handle on Facebook is JCW Show Walks AP Trail, I think?
Hikes the AT.
Hikes the AP.
I'm going to put the link on our
You got it
Facebook.
right.
All right. Well, we are glad to
I
have
saw
you
Michael
with us
there.
in spirit. Do what?
I saw Michael's been seeing a lot of the posts I've been putting on there. I hope you're liking them, Turley.
Dude, they're amazing. Seriously, I just caught on to his Instagram.
Yeah.
I am jealous. I mean, what you're doing is awesome, and the pictures you're taking, the video. I got so many questions. We don't have enough time, but when we get back on, I got a lot of questions for you.
My name's John Clay, Wolfe by Cars and Radio from America's Best Car Buyer. GimmeTheVin.com, coming to you live from Scottsdale, Arizona. Come see us. We're in the Shelby booth. It is Super Saturday out here at the Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction. Be right back.
Selling your car just got easier. GiveMeTheVin.com is simple, fast, and A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau and has thousands of Google reviews. Enter your VIN or license plate number, a couple of pics, and prepare to be impressed. You'll always get the best offer on your vehicle because if we can't beat your CarMax offer, we'll pay you $100. Just go to GiveMeTheVin.com and get your check on the spot from America's Best Car Buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
And we'll be back with more of the John Clay Wolfe Show right after this.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Run your mouth when I'm not around. It's easy to achieve. You cry to weak friends that sympathize. Can you hear the violins play your song? Those same friends tell me your every word. Is there no standard anymore? What it takes, who I am, where I've been, belong. You can't be so. And a kiss is on the lips, come on. You got it all wrong, man. And if you think that our dance was all in the hips, oh well, then do the twist. If you think holding hands is all in the fingers, grab hold of the soul where the memory lingers, and make sure to never do it with a singer, cause it'll tell everyone in the world what he was thinking about the girl. Yeah, what he's thinking about the girl. Oh, a lot of people get confused and they're bruised real easy when it comes to love. They stop putting on the shoes and walking out and singing, boy, I think I had enough. Just because she makes her feel wrong, but she don't mean to be mean or hurt you on purpose, boy. Take a tip and do yourself a little service. Take a mountain, turn it into a mole. Just by playing a different role. Yeah, by playing a different role. Oh, the ball, yeah, you know she's rocking it. And the truth, well, you know there's no stopping it. Yeah. Oh, the ball, yeah, you know she's still rocking it. And the truth, well, you know there's no stopping it. So what? Somebody left you in a rut and wants to be the one who's in control. But the feeling that you're under can really make you wonder how the hell she could be so cold. So now you're left denying the truth, and it's hidden in the wisdom in the back of your tooth. You need to spit it out in the telephone booth while you call everyone that you know and ask her, where do you think she goes? Oh yeah, where do you suppose she goes? Oh, the truth where you know there's no stopping it, and the bone where you know she's still rocking it. Yeah. The bone where you know it's still rocking it, and the truth there you know there's no stopping it. You recognize the effect and the effect that it's causing when she rocks the boat. But it's the cause hitting on the cardinal laws, but the proper place to hang her cold.
Hey, Steve, can you hear me there?
The truth is still hidden, and the soul plays the role of a lost little kitten. But you should know that's exactly what kitten she was singing it all along. But you were
Steve Bunker, can you hear me?
yeah, you were hearing a different song. But you were hearing a different song.
Steve, can you hear me?
I can. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, good. I'm just testing your audio here. Make sure you're sounding good. All right, we're ready to roll here in about 3 minutes.
Sounds good.
Cool. Thanks.
Stalling and keeping it together. People around gotta find something to say now. Holding back every day the same. Don't wanna be alone. Now listen to me on
2 minutes, 2 minutes.
They consider they forget my name. They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Hell. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Quiet Girl, but I'm a liar. Mary Jo Lisa, always the same. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. Are you calling me darling? Are you calling me bird? They call me Hell. They call me Stacy.
1 minute, 1 minute.
They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Quiet Girl, but I'm a liar. Mary Jo Lisa, always the same. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Hell. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name.
Stand by.
Yo, we're back to the John Clay Wolfe Show. Heard in Los Angeles, Phoenix, Houston, Dallas, Nashville, San Diego, Las Vegas, Denver, New Orleans, Oklahoma City, Austin. Hit them up. 800-800-radio. The John Clay Wolfe Show.
Morning, everybody. Coast to coast. Good morning, California. Good morning, Las Vegas. You guys are just waking up out there. It is 8 a.m. on the Pacific time. We are in Scottsdale sitting in the Shelby booth. You know, the Shelby Mustang in the Shelby trucks. We're here. Super Saturday, Barrett-Jackson. If you come in, come over and say hi. We've got Steve Bunker from Goodguys. Are you on the air?
How's it going, John?
Good. Hey. Oh, I've got a kickback. I got a echo. Am I echoing on your end, Turley?
No, he's good.
Okay, as long as I'll just won't. Steve, y'all are announcing your 2026 event schedule. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah, we dropped it on Wednesday, and we announced 15 events for the 2026 season.
What? When does this start?
Can
you hear me?
I didn't hear you on that last one.
When does that start?
The season kicks off March 6th and 7th out there at Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth.
All right, awesome. Rattle off some of the cities you hit.
Yeah, so hitting a lot of the cities that we've been to in the past, Texas, Dallas, Texas area, Fort Worth, Scottsdale, we got 2 events. Pleasanton, we have 3 events. Des Moines, Iowa, Columbus, Ohio, Raleigh, North Carolina. But then we added a new show to Perry, Georgia, and moved our Nashville event back to the downtown Nashville area.
Family, Friends, Family Fun Zone, Games Craft, Summit Racing, Nitro, Thunderfest, Vintage Dragus, all this stuff. How many years have y'all been doing this?
This is going to be our 43rd year putting on events across the country.
43. Are the burnout contests, are they at the peak of their popularity right now? It seems like that's just really catching on.
Yeah, so the way that Goodguys does our burnout contest, it's a static burnout. We like to do a pit like other shows do. Like you see those wild and crazy burnouts in Australia, you know, they're ripping around. But space constraints just kind of hold us to a static burnout. But they're pretty popular at the events that we do them at for sure.
Do they ever hit the walls? I know y'all set up those barriers or those pits.
Luckily, knock on wood, never happened at Goodguys shows. I've seen the social media posts of it happening at other shows, but we've lucked out at Goodguys. We've blown a couple tires, and that's about it.
So you guys are coming out to Walnut Springs November 15th for the Rattle and Roll Car Show.
That's right. Yeah, we're gonna cruise on out there, and we'll be supporting the show out there.
Chip Foose is going to be there. I don't know if you probably know Chip.
Yeah, I've heard of the guy.
Rollins is coming by. You know Dennis Collins?
Not familiar with Dennis's name.
He was if you look him up on YouTube, he's got like 600,000 subscribers. He's quite the car guy. He's going to be there as well. I'm going to be there. Ralph Barbosa. He's a Hispanic comedian, and he's a super funny guy, but he's really into cars. He's going to be there also and being a judge. So I'm excited that you guys are coming out. Y'all are going to bring a couple of cool rides?
Yeah, we'll bring a couple of our company vehicles out there to put up a booth that, talking about Good Guys shows for 2026.
Mm-hmm.
What are company vehicles like? It's not like your normal company vehicles, I'm sure.
In the warehouse, yeah. I mean, so there's a 29 Roadster, a 32 Ford sedan, 46 or 7 Plymouth, 69 Camaro, 79 Fox body, 61 C10 pickup. So mostly the classic American-made stuff.
That'd be awesome. All right, so we got to have a place to set you up. We've got GMTV Garage, we got Bosque Cantina, Rattlesnake Roadhouse, W6 Steakhouse, and all this other stuff. It's really cool. Walnut is like a little ghost town, and myself and another fella have bought up a lot of the downtown, and we've renovated it. And I want to make Car Town. Remember the movie Cars from Disney called Radiator Springs?
Of course, I got a 3-year-old kid, so we watch it all the time.
This is Walnut Springs, and that's when I saw this place. I'm like, hell, it's already named right.
There you go.
And it's an hour south of Fort Worth, and it's crazy gorgeous hill country out there, and really good touring roads. And you just drive. It's about 12 miles south from Glenrose, and you drive through these hills, and you land in this little. It's almost like when you get to a ski town.
Yeah.
In the mountains, that's the feel.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I really have high hopes for it. And last year's event was wonderful, and I think this year's going to be even better because you guys are going to attend.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it, and it sounds like it's going to be a cool little show, cool little town.
So, Stephen, when does your season kick off? The 43rd season? When does it start again?
Yeah, March 6th and 7th out at Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth. It's a Friday, Saturday show.
I had a blast out there a month ago. It was super killer. I don't know if you saw the video I put up, but it had a lot of views. It was a pretty good time.
So much to see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know that September show's a good time out there in Texas too.
Thank you so much for calling in. We're going to see you November 15th. Go to goodguys.com to see their schedule for 2026. It's published in a city coming to you, near you. Y'all cover the entire U.S.
That's right. Yeah, we're coast to coast, covering the majority of the country.
All right.
Also, John, hey, that website's good-guys.com, just for your listeners.
Good-guys.com.
Good guys.
Thanks, Steve. Stephen Bunker.
Thank you.
Appreciate you calling in.
Yep.
Cool
Mike,
guys, man.
If you can pot that out, then I think I'll lose the echo that I picked up on it.
Got it.
We're going to have Hoovie from Hoovie's Garage coming by here in just a little bit. We are at Barrett-Jackson at the Scottsdale Westworld October Barrett-Jackson show. Today is Super Saturday. The big auction starts a little bit. We're in the Shelby booth. Carol Shelby Mustangs. I'm sitting here watching people come by and look at. I need to have them come over here in a moment and tell me what. I think there's a car right next to me of super significance, one of the race cars. And I'll have him come on and give us a little update of what's going on here in the Shelby booth. Are we out of time?
No, you got 3 minutes. Yeah.
So somebody saw you on TV last night. Where do you see that?
I see when Hoovie's doing the announcements because he's on the stage.
Right.
It says True TV, I believe.
True TV, okay.
I really don't know what that means, but here's what you do: you just go to YouTube and Google Barrett-Jackson live stream, and you'll see it.
Got it. Okay. Be watching for all the cars.
Because I actually had a buyer in here, Mike, on Thursday because I didn't get here Thursday, and I had it on the live stream in the office watching the TV, and I was talking to him. from the live stream and like bid it again. So, and Braden got that on video, and we're going to put that up next week. Our Barrett-Jackson recap. It'll be pretty fun.
Did he bid too high on something? And you're like, no, stop.
Yes, of course.
God.
And he said, I thought you said go. I said no, but it was so loud. It was so loud. I was saying no, and he thought I was saying go. So he kept bidding, and I'm sitting there watching it on TV live, and I'm like, no, and he just keeps going. So that's why I was like, okay, this isn't going to work. I'm going to need to come out there.
Come up with a different word, maybe.
Right. Oklahoma.
Right, there you go. You have a safe
word.
Right.
All right. Speech impediment, Terrence, can you take us out to commercial break?
Oh, God.
Real quick.
Here we go.
He's going to do the cars, too, here?
Hasta Vista, baby. And also, the Spice Girls will be going back to Gary. Yeah, right. And
Okay,
Diane
Thank you, speech impediment care. He was going through. Diane Keaton died also. Rest in peace, Ace Frehley. Rest in peace, Diane Keaton. And call in now because we're coming into the lightning round. 800-800-7234. 800-800-7234. 800-800-RADIO is what it spells out. You can call in right now. And we are coming at you. I'm bidding cars live on the floor of Barrett-Jackson in the Shelby booth right there in the pavilion when you walk in. Be right back.
You've heard me talk about GiveMeTheVin.com for years, but wait till you hear what our customers said about GiveMeTheVin.com buyer Doug.
I had to sell my prized 2020 Challenger Scat Pack and needed the money for bills right away. I'd like to say this place is truly legit. Doug with Gimme the Vin called me and beat the other offers from CarMax and the local Dodge dealer. Excellent way to sell your car with no hassle and quick payment. Truly legit and honest company.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
The John Clay Wolfe Show.
No one knew where he came from.
But everybody wanted what he was selling.
Check out the podcast.
He was just some hillbilly who got on a plane and then just landed somewhere.
Please beware. The voice in your head is a threat.
JCWShow.com or JohnClayWolf.com.
roll to everyone. God gave rock and roll to you. Give rock and roll to you. Say rock and roll for everyone. Say rock and roll.
Callers, you got a minute 30 into the lightning round. Make sure you're off Bluetooth and radio turned down. Off Bluetooth, radio turned down. John will be with you shortly with the lightning round.
But people, we have been given a gift. We have been given a road, and that road's name is rock and roll.
Stand by.
To the John Clay Wolfe Show, presented by GiveMeTheVin.com. Hit him up right now, 1-800-800-RADIO. 1-800-800-RADIO. This is the John Clay Wolfe Show.
And this is the lightning round. We're here live in Arizona, Scottsdale, in the Shelby booth at Barrett-Jackson. David, you got an 18 Lariat, 16,000 miles. You want $32,000 for a 18 Lariat. I like the miles. Is it a four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive?
It's a two-wheel drive, 2.7 liter EcoBoost.
Okay, go to GiveMeTheVin.com and load that up. Everything's going to say no, that it's too high, but I need to do a little bit of thinking because the miles are so special. I want to try to stretch to do it, and I don't want to. Would you take $28,000 for it?
I could do 30.
Okay, load it up. Go to GiveMeTheVin.com. Say, talk to John on the radio. I'll sell it for 30, and they'll forward it to me when I got off the air, and I'll make a decision. But take a couple of pictures and attach them. When you go to Give Me the Vin, you just put in your
pictures. I got pictures for you. If you can give me a phone number, I can text them to whoever.
If you go to GiveMeTheVin.com, put in the license plate number. You can just push attach pictures. Attach the pictures. It's automated. It's quick.
Okay.
Thank you. Bert in Austin, you got a 69 K10, 350 miles, frame off resto, through new fifth. What? You want 175,000?
Well, you should see the truck first before you say no.
You're right. Now you say it's got a Holly Sniper on it, or it's a Sniper motor?
No, it's got a Holly Sniper on it. They tried to convince me to put an LS in there, but I said no. I want to try to keep the same. But it's a blueprint motor. Everything was redone. Had a really cool guy out in Cameron, Texas, which is outside of Waco, restore that thing for me. It took about 18 months. He did it right.
I think for a truck to get into that price range, it needs a LT4 in it.
I don't know what that is, to be honest with you.
That's the supercharged Cadillac.
Like,
that's when you get into those crazy prices like that. Does it have an aftermarket chassis on it, like a Roadster shop or?
No. This thing was it was my brother's. Somewhere down the line, he picked it up somewhere back in '94. He gave it to me from a college truck, and I've kept it ever since. It's been through 2 wives and 4 kids, so it's been with me for a long time. Finally had the money to put it together properly. But you really have to take a look at it. I mean, it's all.
No, I think it's beautiful. I understand, but I'm telling you, I've learned a little bit. I've really been studying this for the past few years and learning these cars.
Sure.
And to get into that $200,000 range, you've got to have an aftermarket chassis, and you've got to have a power plant that is, oh my God. And those power plants are LT4 engines or LSA engines, and the chassis are Roadster Shopper. Like, have you seen the iconic build K5 Blade? Anyway. I think you might have a $100,000 truck, but how much was the resto bill? What'd you pay? What'd you pay them?
$88,000.
Yeah, I think
the paint job alone was $30,000.
I understand, but it's just that you watched a couple of trucks sell at auctions for $200,000, and you think you have a truck like that, and I'm telling you the difference is. I learned this the hard way too. I've got a truck that looks like a $400,000 truck that sold at Barrett 2 years ago. I've got the Mimic to it, and it's $80,000. Because it doesn't have those things I'm talking about. Because those things I'm talking about, like that motor I'm talking is $50,000-$60,000 right out of the gate with the transmission. The chassis, another $50,000 installed and everything. I mean, there's $100,000. There's just different components. But it sounds like you have a beautiful truck.
Understood.
And if you want to sell it for probably $70,000-$80,000, go to givemethevin.com and send us pictures.
Understood. Appreciate it.
Thank you. 800-800-7234. 800-800 Radio. Mike in Arkansas, 23 Tacoma off-road, 90,000 miles, wants $23,000. I need to ask you too many questions. It takes a bunch of time. So just go to givemethevin.com and load it up. 87 soft top CJ. What? Is it a CJ? It says Wrangler. Yeah, okay. Wants $8,000. Clarence, is your Wrangler lifted?
No, it's an 87 YJ.
Oh, Clarice, sorry.
That's fine. Clarence was my father. I'm used to it.
Clarice.
Hello, Clarice.
45,000 miles I like. The soft top I don't like, but it is what it is. It's a 6-cylinder.
It has half doors.
Okay, cool. I am.
Been rhino.
I might buy this
rhino
truck.
Line.
Not on the outside, but the inside, right?
The rhino, yeah, we rhino lined it to match the tan seats, and everything's original except for the gas tank. We had to take it out and redo that.
Okay, I very well put me down as a definitely maybe at 8,000. Take some photos and a video. Actually, when you go to Give Me the VIN, you can upload quickly. You know how you just attach pictures to text? Yeah. You just push the button and attach your videos, and it'll go right to it. Okay, thank you, ma'am. OU, boomer. We'll be right back. John Clay Wolfe here on the John Clay Wolfe Show with J.D. Ryan, Mike Turley, Pre-K, Bobbo, the works, all of us. We're coming to you live from Barrett-Jackson, Scottsdale. We're over here in the Shelby booth, and they're opening the doors right now because it just hit 8:30, and the crowd's fixed to come in. Be right back.
Yeah, some people say syndicated shows aren't that good because they don't have that local feel. Right. But you don't skyrocket to the #1 weekend spot by sucking. The John Clay Wolfe Show.
50 seconds.
Wow.
30 seconds.
Mel Gibson has at long last cast the lead role in a sequel to The Passion of the Christ. It's called The Resurrection of the Christ. It's loosely based on Weekend at Bernie's 2. And the movie will feature no actors you've ever heard of. The dialogue will be in a language no one speaks, and the film will make $700 million. It begins with Jesus awakening in the tomb and ends with Mel Gibson getting the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
The John Clay Wolfe Show, America's largest weekend morning show. Call John toll free 800-800-radio 1-800-800-radio. Check out the podcast at jcwshow.com. Now, John Clay Wolfe.
Hey, Kash, you ever been on national radio before?
Not national, but local stations, yes.
Local stations? Two. Yeah, a lot more Micah has. Okay. We're sitting here with Kash from Shelby America. We're sitting in his booth live at Barrett-Jackson, Scottsdale, Arizona. Super Saturday. They just opened the doors. And what is this car, boss man, that I'm sitting next to? Because everybody walks over and takes pictures of it.
Oh, that's a special car. So that's part of the Jackson family collection. That was actually owned by Brian Jackson. So Barrett-Jackson, now we've got Brian Jackson, his brother, and the car now resides with actually Craig Jackson's kids. When he passed, he put it in the trust for the kids, and that is actually one of the R models, and he raced it. When he was basically, he found the car and took it vintage racing.
When did all this start? When did the Shelby America brand for? They were doing it before the Ford relationship, weren't they?
They were doing the Ford relationship, right? If you watched the movie and everything else, basically with the Cobras. Well, Carroll was racing way before that. Had a stint at Aston Martin and won Le Mans, and then he came up with a crazy idea. Let's take a very light car, shove a big engine with horsepower into it, and go racing. And that was kind of the birth of the Cobra, the early '60s. And as Ford then came to him to create the partnership during the 60s. He worked with the GT40 program.
Right.
And then part of the team was actually looking at the production cars. So then when the Mustang came to be and we wanted to take it racing, or Carroll wanted to take it racing at the time, to show that it wasn't just, as they put it, a secretary's car.
Right.
The GT350 was born.
How many models are y'all building right now? 3?
We've got 3 models on the Mustang side. So we produce a GT350, which was just announced this year at Barrett in January. We have our Super Snake product that we've had for many years in the lineup, purchased through the dealerships. And then in Monterey, we announced the SSR, the base of the Super Snake R, which is taking the Super Snake and evolving it more for the track. Wide body, wider track, different suspension, track tuned. And where you have a typical spring/strut setup, this is a true coilover with the spring and strut in one piece.
Is there one here?
We got 2 in the booth. So you're kind of staring at one right here.
This one is one.
Yeah, the white one and then the carbonized gray.
What's the sticker on that one?
225, 250 is kind of the top end if you hit all the options.
Wow.
What's the new one that Ford...
The GTD.
Yeah. Have y'all compared it yet?
No, different animals.
Okay.
Different animals.
Mustang GTD is Ford's ZR1 kind of deal that they just rolled out on the Mustang, and the sticker on that is a lot.
It is. It's I think it starts at $375.
Yeah.
And then depending on the options and so on, it's its own animal. It's a beast. Loved watching the videos from Nürburgring. We have our SSR, not necessarily to compete. More or less, we kind of polish the blue oval where we can. But yeah, that car, I'd like to see more of those out, and maybe at one time get a chance to drive one.
We're sitting here with Kash He's the spokesman or one of the spokesmen for Shelby America, and we're in his booth at Barrett-Jackson here in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's Super Saturday. They just opened the doors. The people are starting to come in, and we're going over some of the Shelby products and the history of Carroll Shelby Racing. And how are the trucks selling?
Trucks do extremely well, believe it or not, even though we're Go Fast Mustang. Trucks make up about 85% of our sales.
Do they really?
Yep. And kind of similar to Ford. Trucks in my prior life, I'm the sales and marketing director for Shelby, but prior to that, I was with Ford for about 18 years. Last position, I worked with Ford Performance, and same thing at Ford. You've got the Go Fast Mustangs, but the truck side of the business is exorbitant compared
80% of y'all sales are those
the
Shelby
trucks.
trucks. And, we buy and sell cars. We buy and sell 50,000 cars a year. Give me the VIN, right? And I see our auction lanes, and I just see more and more of these Shelby trucks. And it's always a difficult truck to bid because it depends on the build. There's different versions. Like if you just take the VIN, right, you just get an F-150 VIN, then we've got to add and praise the build that y'all did on it accurately. And there's about 3 different stages.
Not 3 different stages necessarily, but basically the build of it. So there is a lower truck, and then a lifted off-road truck. These are underneath the F-150 line, and then you get into the Super Duty,
right?
Which is our kind of Raptor version of the Super Duty. Then you also have the Raptor R, which is our package for the Raptor.
I did not know that.
Yep, Raptor R we launched actually October here.
Hang on.
Last year.
Every Raptor R we've had is a Shelby converted Raptor?
No. So you've had a Raptor R, and then we actually have a package on top of that. We'll take that to about close to 1,000 horsepower.
Okay,
900.
So you take a Raptor R and Shelby it.
Yep.
Okay. And what do you do to bump up the horses on it? Did you change the superchargers?
Superchargers, that's the name of the game, right? Whipple did a fantastic thing. They went out and emissions certified all their superchargers, which they were the first company to do so, kind of going to the new rules and regulations in 24. So if you notice, Shelby, our competitors, or actually partner, I don't know how you look at it, but Hennessy, RTR, and all that, everyone uses a Whipple supercharger. Ford Performance uses a Whipple supercharger because they were kind of the only name in the game when it came to certification.
Right.
As you know...
Certification meaning emissions.
Emission certification, yep.
Especially in California.
Especially in California.
Good morning, California.
It's a little special.
It's tough.
Yeah.
There's a reason that, like, Barrett doesn't have an auction in California. And Mecum really only has one, is California rules are tough. And when you're selling cars at auction in California, all this emission stuff we're talking about, and the lawsuits are just, forget it. It's not worth trying.
Yeah, it's unfortunately, it's hard for the consumer.
Sure.
It's hard for the consumer. The market, you want a free market to dictate whatever the consumer wants, and then you kind of regulate off of that. In the case of California, really regulating their market, which then dictates to the customer what they can and basically can't do. And we have a lot of customers that want to take our products in, and we have to explain what a green state is versus a brown state. And more and more states are turning green. Some have actually reverted back. Nevada was one where they passed to go green, then they realized, I guess, the difficulties in some of what it does to the market, and they've reverted back for this year.
I'm sitting here with Kash from Shelby America. Yes, Carroll Shelby, Shelby Mustangs, GT500, the Shelby you're thinking of. And I just had an idea. And do y'all have anything in Dallas? Do y'all have any demo units in Dallas?
We do not.
Okay, because I was going to say you should send one next. We're having this big event in about a month in Walnut Springs. And and Goodguys are coming, and Foose is coming, and Rollins is coming, and I didn't know if you had any display units you want to run down but I get it. I've done the tour with Gary Patterson in your Vegas facility, and if you're a Shelby fanatic and you're in Vegas, if you're a Mustang fan, you need to go walk through this museum they have because it is unbelievable.
Yeah, I'd add, if you're an enthusiast of our lifestyle, if you like cars, because you can walk into the factory.
Right.
We've got the museum open to the public. It's free. But also you can look through the windows and see cars get built.
Right.
So if you ever wanted to see, what it takes to build one of our Mustangs, you can look right through a window. Cars are half in pieces. We don't just do stickers and scoops. You will see, cooling systems, tops of the motors coming off. There are a lot. It's a lot that goes into these cars.
So you do more than Roush does and just do cosmetics? Because every time we bid a Roush, it's like, what is this? Is this a real one or just a stickers and scoops? Because it's true.
Right, because Roush has different stages.
Yeah.
Where our stage is just what you get.
Real.
Yeah, sure.
Real. Thank you, Kash. Thanks for coming in, guys.
All right,
and we will
appreciate it.
rejoin in just a minute live from the Shelby booth at the Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction. It is Super Saturday. Come down and check out some of these Shelbys and everything else here in the vendor facility. Be right back.
All you wanna do is ride around Sally.
Selling your car is so easy. GiveMeTheVin.com is simple, fast, A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau and has thousands of Google reviews. Enter your VIN or license plate number, a couple of pics, and prepare to be impressed. You'll always get the best offer on your vehicle because if they can't beat your CarMax offer, they'll pay you $100. Click GiveMeTheVin.com and get your check on the spot from America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
Yeah, some people say syndicated shows aren't that good because they don't have that local feel. Right. But you don't skyrocket to the #1 weekend spot by sucking. Hey, the largest radio show and fastest growing podcast, The John Clay Wolfe Show. Go to jcwshow.com.
Three minutes.
Don't let your
30 seconds.
This is the John Clay Wolfe Show. Heard every Saturday morning across America. Hit him up, 800-800-RADIO. And check out the podcast at jcwshow.com or johnclaywolfe.com.
I make big money.
Morning, everybody. That is the Ghetto Boys. We drive big cars. Barrett-Jackson, we're on the floor in the Shelby booth at Barrett-Jackson in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's Super Saturday out here. When I get done with the car show, I'm going to go back out and buy some more cars. I think we bought about 8 so far. Hoovie from Hoovie's Garage is going to join us here live in just a little bit. And it's been a great weekend so far. Ace Frehley died. Diane Keaton died. Rest in peace, you guys. And did anybody die in this helicopter crash in California next to the beach, JD?
They did not, actually.
Why you sound so disappointed?
No, I'm sorry. I was looking up the story.
They really didn't?
They didn't die.
Oh, my God.
Terrifying, though, man. The helicopter spun out in Huntington Beach, California. Woman caught it all on camera. The helicopter comes down like it's going to land. Then it looks like the tail rotor failed, so the pilot tried to take it back up and, of course, lost control and brought it down. Here's the audio from that lady that happened to be videotaping at Cut 3.
I changed his mind. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God.
Nothing blew up or anything
Nothing
like that,
blew
right?
up.
Yeah.
The blessing, if you will, is they landed in some palm trees, so that kind of braced them a little bit and slowed them down from hitting
Did
too
the
hard.
tail rotor clip a tree? 'Cause
No.
Normally they just don't fail.
They can, though. In this case, it looks like he was up in the air, that it did not clip the tree. That's what it looks
It
like.
kind of like flew off, didn't it?
The rotor? I didn't see that part of the video.
I saw a lot of videos of it, man. They were so close to that hotel, you wonder what they were trying to do.
Well, land.
You can see it on
Another crash is
jcwshow.com right
Baldwin.
now.
Oh, there's the video right there.
JCW show.
Yeah, we have the video showing up.
Alec Baldwin crashed in a very Baldwin-esque style. Did anybody die in that one?
No, he was driving his wife, Hilaria's Range Rover, and the wet roads in the Hamptons. Basically, what happened, a big old trash truck pulled up in front of him and they were pulling over to do what trash trucks do, and it looks like Alec Baldwin wasn't paying attention, so he kind of turned off to the right and hit a tree. This is cut number 4. Listen to
drunk?
He says he wasn't, of course. Listen to the way he describes this, though.
What's he supposed to say?
I wasn't drunk at all.
This morning I was in this car accident. A guy cut me off in a truck, big garbage truck. I mean, a garbage truck the size of a whale. I've never seen a garbage truck. It must have been something commercial for like taking away material from construction or something. It was the biggest garbage truck I've ever seen. Anyway, to avoid hitting him, I hit a tree. I hit a big fat tree and crushed my car, my wife's car. But it's all fine, and I'm fine, and my brother's fine, and bobbity bob. My wife's car is pretty smashed up. Big tree, big fat tree.
Bobbity bop. So this morning, John, we're listening to this audio this morning, early. Okay.
Yeah.
Like at 5:30, and Turley says he's talking kind of like Trump there.
Exactly. Totally like Trump.
Maybe
Big fat tree.
Big, beautiful tree.
Biggest tree I've ever seen in my life. Biggest trash truck I've ever seen. Big as a whale. It's the biggest trash truck on the planet.
2 hours later, J.D. Ryan comes back, and we're working in the tech room.
That's so funny.
And I play the cut for him, and he says, he's talking kind of like Donald Trump there. I was like, wow. So 2 people have said that to me in 2 hours. And now I can't unhear it. I can't unhear it.
You can't tell me big fat tree. He says big fat tree twice, and he says trash truck as big as a whale. Biggest trash truck ever.
This garbage truck look like I've never seen one like it before. It's like a garbage truck like no one's ever seen before.
Ever in the history
Beautiful
of
trash.
Maybe an industrial garbage truck pulls out in front of me. So I swerved to hit it, and I hit a big fat tree.
Yep.
This big fat tree, big fat beautiful tree.
So they didn't get hurt. No, the answer is no.
And he had his brother Billy in the car.
You know, some people that could.
Hey, what's this story? What? I'm sorry, I'm not there with y'all, so we're stepping on each other a little bit.
I'll shut up.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Go, JD.
All right. So this
is everybody going to shut up?
People that could have gotten
I
hurt.
want to talk about this.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I want to talk about the mechanic that can't believe the 2017 Camry. Why is that such a big deal? Why did that make our news?
The video doesn't hurt it, but this guy's like an everyday, work-a-day, blue-collar mechanic guy. Somebody brings him a 2017 Camry just for tune-up, okay? And when he sees the condition of the car, I mean, you just got to hear the video.
Y'all, someone brought in their Camry out of the vault to come get service today. This is a 2017 Camry. I'm going to show you the dash, and I want you to go ahead and lock in your answer for what you think the mileage on this vehicle is. You ready? Whatever number you came up with just now is wrong because it's only got 1,138 miles on it. This could be sold as a demo model. Are you kidding me? This car has not been touched.
Yeah, it's crazy. They open the hood, and it's like a toy in there. It's all silver and shiny, perfect and new. 1,100 miles. John, on a 2017 Camry.
Probably 13 grand. It's not old enough to get crazy yet with low miles, but that's still a lot of money for it. It's probably 20. It's a lot. Those crazy low mile cars, like that 42 mile Blazer. Actually, Hoovie just walked up, so we're going to have him on a minute, and we'll talk. He's got, guys, if you don't know Tyler Hoover from Hoovie's Garage, he's kind of like me, but he's all YouTube and not radio, and he's very into cars. He's a very popular YouTuber and does a car channel, and he'll be on in just a minute. All right. 800-800-7234, 800-800-RADIO. Is Joe Exotic calling in today at 10?
Nope, we went ahead and bumped him because you had the other guy from Good Guys Car Show. Same time. So we pushed him off to next week.
Bumped him twice now, so next week you got to have him on.
Is Hoovie, John, you've had Hoovie on the show before, haven't you?
I don't know if he's ever called in or not. I know Ed from Van Wiki has. I saw him yesterday a couple of times.
I mean, he's a YouTube guy. He's not gonna curse a lot, is he?
No.
He might. Okay. He's pretty wild.
Be ready.
Curse like what JD would do, this baby crying story.
Oh, dear God. This story makes me nuts. The viral video is going around. Basically, kind of a real-life situation. Been in a restaurant, the baby's crying, okay, and this guy basically says, ma'am, can you either make the baby be quiet or leave the restaurant? She decides, of course, to get her camera out and say, he's a grown adult. He can leave the restaurant. Shut up. Cut number 7.
So this gentleman here is telling me to tell my 8-month-old
Yes.
to stop screaming.
Yes. Tell your baby to stop.
Because he has sensitive ears. I know it's loud, but he's an adult. He can leave.
You
and
can
he
leave.
chooses not to leave. He's choosing me to tell me to take my baby out because he has sensitive ears. She's a child, sir. It's not me. I didn't do anything.
You're causing this whole restaurant to have to hear our discussion. They don't want to eat that. They want to eat their food.
You came to me about my child, did you not? You can't remove yourself from this restaurant. No, you're disrespectful, you're entitled, and you're being privileged right now.
I'm not responsible
There we go.
for the way that men have probably mistreated you in the past. And
Man, I'm a happily married woman. What are you talking about, baby? I'm 10 years next week, so no one has mistreated me. You've been disrespectful.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
That drives me nuts. You get that kid and get him out of here. I'm paying to see
Hey, speaking of weird stuff, I'll tell you something weird I noticed at Texas Tech. I went up to Lubbock last weekend, and I'm going to go to that game this afternoon out in Arizona. Turley, have you seen this tortilla thing?
Oh, they've been doing that for years, since the 90s.
Okay. I haven't been following it, but I was there last week, and I saw the tortilla beatdown. And, I mean, they throw all the tortillas at these Tex games, and the Big 12 is starting to fine them. And they actually got a penalty last week for a fan throwing a tortilla that hit the sideline.
Yeah, they started that a couple years back. When anything was thrown on to the field, they would get a penalty, and then they'll start fining them. And the reason those tortillas make it, they freeze them, John. They're like Frisbees, basically.
Oh.
So you can throw them out
Okay.
there. Yeah. And they did that back in the 90s when they were doing good. That was kind of their thing, and it was, that's fun, haha. But now it's gotten to the point where
So
it
it's
slows
kind of
the
like
game down.
Philadelphia people throwing batteries?
Yeah.
not
Is it
quite
kinda
as
like
bad.
Philadelphia people throwing batteries?
Not quite as bad.
So
no.
they're throwing them at
They
people?
also well,
kinda.
they're frisbeeing them out, but they tear the middle out, so they quarter them up and rip the middle off, so there's a hole in the middle, so the aerodynamics get more lift, and it flies better. And I'm telling you, JD, when they YouTube it up, when they do the tortilla thing, I mean, you just see this whole place erupt in tortillas. It really surprised me.
It's a fun
But
tradition.
Big 12 doesn't like it, and well, they're finding them, and they're giving them penalties now.
I think if they just keep it in the stands and not frozen and hitting people in the back of the head and
Not
stuff
on
like
the
that.
field,
Yeah,
yeah.
not on the field. It's fun because, I mean, that's part of the college charm. Anything like those traditions.
Throwing
Seriously.
food.
I mean, it's Texas Tech. What
Yeah.
the hell? I mean, what are they going to do out there, right?
You got a point.
They found
Speaking
these.
of tortillas,
Go ahead.
Speaking of tortillas, the Tricolor, who a lot of people have accounts with Tricolor, they bought a lot of cars from Tricolor, which is a big note lot dealership, in-house financing. It is a Mexican tsunami, dude. I think it's going to be like $1 billion worth of write-off.
What?
Was it J.P. Morgan has?
Yeah, I mean, all the banks are screwed. The guys, it's pretty nasty. But I don't even know if they can take payments. And I don't know if people are still paying. I mean, it's billions of dollars of contracts and cars. It is a Mexican tsunami in this Tricolor thing. They should be throwing tortillas at the Tricolor place. Okay, we'll be right back. We're going to have Tyler Hoover, Hoovies Garage, come on in about 3 minutes when we rejoin after this song. Guys on the East Coast, jump over to the stream because we're going to lose you on the cutoff on the time zone. So go to jcwshow.com, jcwshow.com, and you can stream us for the next couple hours because we're going to lose your broadcast on the East Coast. Florida, D.C., Carolinas, jcwshow.com. We'll be right back with a special guest, and we are live here in the Shelby booth at Barrett-Jackson in Scottsdale, Arizona. This is Super Saturday. It's their October sale. It's a really cool setup, and we will be right back.
Shout
2 minutes. $45 seconds. Stand by.
Broadcasting live from the Wolfe Radio Studios. It's time for the John Clay Wolfe Show. Presented by GimmeTheVin.com. Hit him up now. 800-800-RADIO. 1-800-800-RADIO. If you missed any of the show, go to jcwshow.com right now and download the podcast. Now, John Clay Wolfe.
Morning, everybody. Right here, we're in Barrett-Jackson with Tyler Hoover. I'll get it straight. Just give me. Oh, you're not. Hey, what number is he on? Is he on 2? I don't even hear him. There he is. Tyler,
can you hear me now?
I got you now.
Good.
Am I too loud on you? Still?
You're perfect.
Okay, perfect. That's a strong term. We are at Barrett-Jackson, Super Saturday. Hoovies Garage. He's a friend of mine. And he has a big YouTube channel. It's been inspirational to me to get into this YouTube thing. We were just talking off air. You know, I've been doing this radio show for 20 years. And it was a big part of what started the whole GimmeTheVin.com company. And radio started changing. YouTube started growing. And I'm like, I've got to grow in that area. And he would give me tips. And, you know, you've been a great pal when we talk about things. But you've had a lot of success being a car talker, for lack of a better term. And we were talking off air about, you know, like the silly thumbnails that we have to do to break through and get people's attention. Right, stupid faces, right?
The Mr. Beastification of YouTube, where it kind of forces you to put yourself in the foreground of a photo, making the dumbest face with, you know, something exploding in the background because that's what everybody's doing, so you have to get the attention.
Right. It reminds me of going to Blockbuster Video and walking the wall and looking at the VHS covers.
Exactly right.
Because that's what it is.
Yes.
That's our VHS
The kids will have no idea what you're talking about, but that's exactly what it is.
I want that one.
Yeah. But I guess better at giving YouTube advice than car buying advice. I'm the roadmap to what not to do. So yin and yang here.
Well, when I walked in yesterday to the auction, you were selling some old Chrysler that lost about $7,000, it looked like.
Oh, you know, it was fun.
And you bought it at one auction. You drove it. And it's on your channel at Hoovies Garage. You drove it back to Iowa, to your farm, and you lost the transmission in it?
It was leaking in a way that fixing it cost more to just put a used transmission in it.
Right.
But what's funny is at this other collector car auction, the buyer was furious. I was talking to him before I went up to the block, and he was expecting, I don't know what he's expecting, but when I bought it for $5,500, he threw a tantrum, cussed up a storm, and walked off, just furious.
Did you catch that on tape?
No, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. That'd be great.
And told me it drove great. So then I get it, and it's misfiring and won't go more than 40 miles an hour in hills. The heater doesn't work, and it's 10 degrees outside. The most miserable drive home of my life. Why I tried to drive it home, I don't know. But then I have to put all this work into it. and transmission, the leaks, get it all running right, get the heater working, air conditioning charged. Bring it here. Sells for $6,500. So now we have two.
Why didn't you throw a fit?
Because we're at two collector car auctions now,
right?
Where a Frank Sinatra Imperial in somewhat rough driver condition. We have two solid comps, and this guy thought, man, this is a six-figure car. I don't know. It was ridiculous.
Was it low miles or something?
I mean, 80,000 miles. No,
that's not low miles.
No.
Yesterday you bought the. Is it okay to talk about this?
Yeah, it's fine. We can hint.
The Breaking Bad. The guy that bought the Breaking Bad car, you bought it from him.
I suppose, yeah.
And
the Pontiac Aztec?
No, it was an old Cadillac, and I don't remember who drove that car. It sold here yesterday at Barrett-Jackson, and I don't remember who drove that in the show Breaking Bad. Do you?
You don't remember the ending scene?
Oh,
in the
that
last
Cadillac
episode
Oh,
where
yeah.
he sets up that gun.
Yes,
through in the
that's it.
That's the Cadillac where it takes out everybody while he's ducking on the ground. So he's driving that through the whole last episode, and that Cadillac murders everyone.
No, I do. Yeah, it had that robot AR in the back.
Yes. One got destroyed in that scene, but then for the whole episode that he's driving around getting everything ready, that's the car. So it's Walter White's Cadillac at the end, the big climactic finish. And, somebody paid $40,000 for Happy Gilmore's Duster for Happy Gilmore 2, which is, it's not the first movie. It's the Netflix one, which, wasn't the same. And, yeah, this one is the biggest TV show probably of all time since, Who Shot JR, that moment, yeah.
And you gave $8,000 for it?
I gave $8,000 for it,
Plus
a video, yeah.
So where will you sell it when you're done?
Oh, I don't know.
How do you do that?
I'm
sure you do different things. Like you just saw that you sold that Chrysler here at Barry yesterday. Do you sell them on? Do your fans buy cars?
Yeah, I'll get a lot of emails where somebody just absolutely has to have it, or some I sell online, or some I sell here. So it's just a matter of timing and then where I think's the best place for it. Or for me, it's what's the best way to generate content, because the making money on cars for me is secondary. Thankfully, because I was so bad at it. So it's nice that bad is good for me, where I lose my butt to get a really bad car. It's a great content machine for me. If it's a good car,
the YouTube money pays for some of it.
Yeah,
some of it.
Yeah, it's okay.
And there's a lot of production costs in those YouTube people. People are like, oh, this guy's making $500,000 a year on YouTube. Well, that's the income that they might have. But what did it cost to produce all this thing? What did it cost to lose on these cars? What did it cost to travel to make these videos? It's not free.
It's not, but it's been my primary income for, I guess, 5 years now.
Right.
And I have sponsors in every video, so I sell it kind of like a TV show. So it all works out.
You sold a car to us.
I did. Yes, the Cadillac Lyric.
Right.
Which you were kicking and screaming. Oh, I'm not going to make any money. And I watched the sale, and you guys made $3,000 on it.
I didn't watch it. Did it?
Yeah, you made $3,000.
It advanced $3,000. We had to ship it from Kansas to Dallas.
Right. Yes.
We had to get all your nasty little fingerprints all over it, clean it up.
Okay.
But it advanced $3,000.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's the margin you're looking for.
I'm
right?
surprised you haven't sent me you didn't send me a text busting my chops over. I did not know that. Well, thanks, Hoove. That was really good.
Yeah.
Because those cars have hurt me in the past.
Really?
But a Cadillac IQ, I've told my guys stop buying them, and a guy bought one after. Before I put the stop buy on them, and we sold it last weekend, and it made like $1,200.
Well, it's tough because it's like every month they lose 10%. It's crazy.
They're moving all over the place.
Yep.
I'm sitting here with Tyler Hoover from Hoovies Garage. If you watch the Barrett-Jackson auctions, he's the guy on the stage. Now, I noticed on the mic you're talking into, it says True TV. Is that where you watch the...
It's FYI.
FYI.
Yesterday. So today is history. So this Saturday, for Super Saturday and all the big stuff, we're on the History Channel.
Okay.
And, a lot of people are watching, a lot of eyeballs. FYI is, a little bit of a, farther off in the cable channel for the other days. But, still on TV. Look at me.
So I was supposed to be here Thursday. I couldn't make it. I have my guy Mike here. And I had the live stream in my studio on the auction, right? The YouTube stream.
Yes.
And I'm on the phone with Mike, and I'm like, go. No, I say no.
Based on what you see on TV?
Well, we'd synced it up enough where it was about a 10-second delay. So I knew that I was 10 seconds behind him. So the bid, he was buying cars for me, and I'm on the phone talking to him. And I'm saying no, and it's so loud, and he's hearing go, go, go.
Oh, no.
But I got to that's what happened on that Mopar. The one
Okay.
you called me or you texted me said, "Golly, this thing was a little rough, John."
Uh-huh. I mean, it has the right bones. I feel like the body's not terrible. It does have the modern Hemi in it.
Right.
It was like kind of standstall wrong.
I'm gonna have to
and-
I'm gonna have to change the suspension.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the lighter engine, so it's sitting up higher, and they just never fixed it. So it's like an incomplete project, I would say. that
Oh,
somebody
another
brought
project,
here.
John.
It's not. We don't sell. They'll turn cars down all the time at Barrett-Jackson that aren't worthy, and I've seen it before where something pulls in and they they get dropped
It's
off.
not good enough to be
They're like, no, we're not doing this. Other auctions, okay, if we can push across the block, we'll sell it. But yeah, so I mean, the bones are there. It's going to take some work.
So I think we do a lightning round.
Okay.
in our middle segment of every hour, and it's coming up after we get done here. And I think it would be fun for you to take some calls from around the country on Hoopties.
Are you can I bid cars?
Yes.
And then you have to buy them? Like if somebody wants a 2002 Ford Taurus and I say $100,000, would you have to write the check?
No, because you would say it. So let's do this. Anything we buy off this lightning round, if we get anything exciting, we'll partner them. Unless you want it for yourself.
Okay.
But no, do I want you to overbid them that I get stuck with them? And I do not want that to happen. But if you
Where's
call
the fun in that?
If you call in now, 800-800-7234, 800-800-radio, and start getting on hold, give the phone screener your info. We're going to have the Hoopty King, Tyler Hoover, bid some Hoopties right here. He's going to replace me on national radio. And he's going to be but some interesting
honor.
cars. Some interesting cars. Like Frank Sinatra Chrysler Imperial. Who was the golf player that did the Lincoln?
Oh, Jack Nicklaus edition. I had the Lincoln Town Car where it's the green carpets to look like, a golf green and the white leather seats to make it look like a golfer's glove. And I had one and it was $500 and like I teed off the roof and fell off the thing and like made a little miniature putting course inside and it was actually a good driving car. I gave it away, for subscribers years ago.
Right.
Yeah. But cool car. I mean, there's always been these designer series, but Frank Sinatra just wanted to help out Lee Iacocca, who just came to Chrysler, and Chrysler had gone bankrupt the first time. And so, he lent his name, shot a commercial, came up with the original song, all this for $1, just to help out Chrysler and American, all that stuff. And he got the first one of those off the line, and it had this digital fuel injection system, and it broke down on him endlessly, Sinatra. So he got so pissed off. He's like, take my name off these damn things. I don't want. So, and they actually had to recall all of them, take off the digital fuel injection, put old carburetors back on them. It was one of the biggest failures.
Oh, really?
In the
But
80s,
this is what Hoovie loves. So if you have a weird one, you want to call in, he may buy it from you just to use one of his videos because you love the intricate, weird failure, oddities, Edsel kind of odd stuff. That's your gig. He's not looking. You will buy some heavy cars too, but a lot of times if you buy heavy cars, you buy them with a story. Anyway, we're going to get right back to this in just a minute. Call in now if you want Tyler Hoover to bid your Hoopty at 800-800-7234, 800-800-radio. We're live here in the Shelby booth, Barrett-Jackson October auction. It's Super Saturday in Scottsdale, Arizona. We'll be right back.
Selling your car just got easier. GiveMeTheVin.com is simple, fast, and A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau and has thousands of Google reviews. Enter your VIN or license plate number, a couple of pics, and prepare to be impressed. You'll always get the best offer on your vehicle because if we can't beat your CarMax offer, we'll pay you $100. Just go to GiveMeTheVin.com and get your check on the spot from America's best car buyer.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
The most popular Saturday morning show to ever broadcast in America. You're listening to The John Clay Wolfe Show. Feel free to call and make your voice heard. 800-800-RADIO. And check out the podcast at jcwshow.com or johnclaywolfe.com.
Bobby was a racist. They were all in love with dying. They were doing it in Texas. Tommy played piano like a kid out in the rain, and then he lost his leg in Dallas. He was dancing with the train. They were all in love with dying. They were drinking from a fountain that was pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain.
I don't mind the sun sometimes, the images it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Cinnamon and sugar and softly spoken lies. You never know just how to look through other people's eyes.
Hot pursuit and fiery auto crashes. Some will die in hot pursuit while sifting through my ashes. Some will fall in love with life and drink it from a fountain that is pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain.
I don't mind the sun sometimes, the images it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lies. You never know just how you look through other people's eyes.
Another Mikey took a knife while arguing in traffic. Flipper died a natural death. He caught a nasty virus. Then there was the ever-present football player. They were all in love with dying. They were doing it in Texas. Holly caught a bullet, but it only hit his leg. Well, it should have been a better shot. Got him in the head. They were all in love with dying. They were drinking from a fountain that was
2 minutes.
like
2
an
minutes.
avalanche coming down the mountain.
I don't mind the sun sometimes, the images it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lies. You never know just how you look through other people's eyes.
Stand by.
Now, back to the John Clay Wolfe Show, presented by GiveMeTheVin.com. Hit him up right now, 1-800-800-RADIO. 1-800-800-RADIO. This is the John Clay Wolfe Show.
And this is the lightning round. I'm sitting here with Tyler Hoover from Hoovies Garage, the Hoopty King. He likes weird old stuff. So, Hoovie, I'm going to let you talk to Jake in Milwaukee. I don't know what the hell this is, a 78 AMC Concord. Jake, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Go ahead.
Hi, so I've got a 78 AMC Concorde DL. It's got just over 50,000 miles. It's a true survivor. It's been through 4 states, and I recently had it at the AMC Homecoming. I'm 28, and I've got a couple other
Unfortunately,
AMCs.
I
but
don't
this
have it
one,
in my ear.
Oh, you don't have him in your ear?
Yeah.
Okay, switch with me.
Okay.
Stand by, caller. We just had a.
So sorry, Jake.
So say the story again, Jake.
Hey, how you doing?
Just fine.
So, my name is Jake. I'm 28. I'm an EMT here in Milwaukee. I'm an avid AMC collector, and I've got a 78 AMC Concorde. It's a DL. It's the first year it came out. It's got just over 50,000 miles on it. It's the golden ginger with the Landau top. It's got all original paint, original interior, no cuts, no nothing in the interior. It's got the original hubcaps on it. It's been taken to the AMC Homecoming. It's been tried and true. It's definitely a true survivor. It's got its little nicks and dents here and there, but it's great.
Yeah, because that's when they came out with something luxurious, but it was also small because of the gas crunch. And then naming it they didn't want to get in trouble calling it the Concorde with the E at the end, right? So they call it the Concorde, making it seem like it's this luxurious, speed of sound, kind of car. And it's just a very Malaise era thing. So, my buddy Eurasian
looks like a Cadillac.
Right, I know. They're definitely goofy, fun cars. My buddy Eurasian Bob just went through an AMC collection, and we featured the one in the video because he got one of those last run AMXs, I think from 1979 or so, with all the graphics on it.
Yes, sir.
And that's actually a pretty fun car to drive.
They're amazing. They're really underrated.
Yeah. So what are you thinking for that?
I've been asking 6,000, and I haven't had any interest in it. I don't want to let it just go, for nothing. But I've got a 65 Classic and a 72 Gremlin I'm trying to build into a dragster. But I love them, but I'd like to let this one go to somebody that's going to use it a little bit more and appreciate it.
Well, yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, that's the thing. There's so few of these. What are they worth?
What's the rust situation in Milwaukee, Wisconsin?
So this car originally was built here in Wisconsin, went to Illinois, then spent most of its life in Missouri. In a couple months, it came back. It's been thoroughly gone through. It's got all the original undercoating still on it. The only specks of rust are on the rear quarters, and it's just starting to scab a little bit. That's it. That's the only part of rust on it. The floors, everything, the rails are all good. The engine bay is solid. Everything is perfect on it.
But rust is, any rust is just a big turnoff.
Just
for
a touch
everybody.
of cancer.
I know. It's just,
got a little cancer tag on my skin, and they dig in and remove half your arm.
Legs.
That's tough. So just find another one. But that's the problem. For me, and YouTube content perspective, to make a one and done video for like $3,000 would be fun. But that's obviously quite a bit less. Actually,
you're so much nicer than me.
Oh, what are you thinking?
Oh no, I'm thinking that, but the way you deliver that message is just so nice and polished. Because I'm like, $3,000, take it or leave it, whatever.
Well, jeez.
I know. I just get too busy.
Good cop, bad cop here. Yeah, so I'd like to make a video with it. It'd be fun. John Clay Wolfe, it's a piece of junk. I'd be giving you a gift for $3,000. Jeez, dang.
Well, unfortunately, I did call ahead of the Hoopty hotline. I've been on hold for an hour and a half. It's definitely not a Hoopty, but I'd let it go for 5,000. It's definitely a survivor collector. AMCs are underrated, and I understand, $3,000 is probably what you're looking at to kind of redo it and do a video, but I understand.
I'm sitting here looking at one on Bring a Trailer that just sold for $4,400.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
A lot of them have had a lot of redo. I've had a lot of work done on them. This one hasn't had any. It's got all the original parts. It's got the carburetor rebuilt on it. All the lines have been flushed and gone through. The tank is still good on it. There's, only little nicks and dents. And like I said, the only scabbing on literally the lowest part of the rear quarters.
Do this. Why don't you drive it down from Milwaukee to Hoovies' place in Iowa?
It's Kansas.
Kansas.
Don't do that.
Same thing. And delivered $3,500.
I couldn't do it, not that low. I'm sorry. I appreciate it, though.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling in. We tried.
Cool car. Yeah, and I saw
appreciate
on
it.
the Bring a Trailer, there's
Thanks,
the
guys.
wagon versions. That'd be really neat, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Brings a little bit more.
Yeah.
We will be right back. Myself, Tyler Hoover. We're here at Barrett-Jackson Super Saturday. at the Shelby booth in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm having to think of all these things, that's why I'm hesitating. Everybody hang tight. We'll be right back. We're going to play a song on your local affiliate. Good morning, California. Good morning, Las Vegas. Good morning, Denver, Kansas City. I'm glad your team is waking up. Dallas Cowboys, our team still sucks. In Houston, Houston's Houston. We'll be right back.
The John Clay Wolfe Show.
It is like a great ballet of violence.
Check out all the mayhem online. Podcast replay, YouTube channel, Twitch, socials, live stream, all at jcwshow.com.
What would happen to you if the government learned that you were giving us this information?
The John Clay Wolfe Show.
Arby's is releasing their new first-of-its-kind steak nuggets that they claim are an easy-to-eat way to have steaks with no knife needed and fork optional. Arby's has liberated us from the tyranny of utensils. We are finally free to eat our meat as God intended, in big saucy hunks with our bare hands hovering over a trash can in the dark.
This is the John Clay Wolfe Show. Hit him up, 800-800-RADIO. And check out the podcast at jcwshow.com.
Don't look at me, don't.
Good morning, everybody. We're live in Scottsdale, Arizona from Barrett-Jackson. We're sitting in the Shelby booth. As soon as you walk in the entry, come by and say hi. And I've got Tyler Hoover from Hoovies Garage sitting next to me. You can see him if you go to our YouTube stream at jcwshow.com. His YouTube channel is hooviesgarage.com. Tyler, you like weird cars. You like old supercars. Did you see this yet?
No.
Good. I'm withholding information.
Okay.
So I purchased a car, and it is cleared. We're going to go pick it up right now in Kansas City. I mean, you and I aren't going right now.
Just a few hours from me.
Well, you're going to like this.
Okay.
So I buy this car, make the deal on it 3 weeks ago, and paid for it 2 weeks ago. And then they called and said it won't start. So they sent it to the mechanic, and it needs a fuel bladder.
The bladders, yes. Mm-hmm.
And this and that. In the bill.
I already know what it is.
What?
Jaguar XJ220. There it is, yes!
Did you cheat?
No.
Really?
No, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one.
How about
so
that?
we chopped the price back, and we're going to pick it up as a non-runner. And
you said old supercars and fuel bladders, and I know. Yeah, that's a big job, the fuel bladders.
The bill was big.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it out to the ranch and get the mechanics to start messing with it and try to fix it. And then we're going to have to bring in some old guy from England to actually do this properly.
Right.
And I'm going to be messing with this for a year, I'm sure. But it'll make a good video.
It'll make a great. I mean, that is one of my bucket list cars.
I knew it. I told you.
I just got the Gull Wing, so I'm wounded. Otherwise, I would be like jumping up and down.
You're financially wounded.
How
right
much?
now.
I'd be like, give it to me.
Right.
Yeah, but that thing's awesome. This is the fastest car in the world for a minute.
Right.
And then the McLaren F1 just overshadowed everybody's. But so
if I'm going to
cool.
have a car that I'm going to be sitting on repairing for a while, that one's okay because I believe it's undervalued, and I think the Ford, the last GT that they brought out with the 6-cylinder twin turbo, is helping this because the reason that this thing was always kind of frowned upon is it was a 6-cylinder instead of a 12 or at least an 8.
Well, you'll see why, because I think that the people that have the parts forms kind of it's a little harder to keep these things going, but maybe you'll find out that it's easier. But yeah, I totally agree. Where McLaren F1 is $15 million, $20 million,
right?
And then this is,
half
$500,000,
right?
Yeah, or it's.
So do you
crazy.
think that if you were going to put $1 million target on this car in time, what time hold do you think that would be? We're just speculating here. We don't know. You don't know. I don't know. But we have decent.
I'm going to say never.
Okay.
I don't.
You don't think this car ever turns into $1 million car?
I don't think so. I think it's just going to be so specialized in particular, and then also, Jaguar has kind of screwed themselves a bit with their rebranding and relaunch. So the heritage just isn't going to be there.
Right.
It's going to be an interesting piece of history. I mean, you think about like the older Bugattis, like the pre-Veyrons, the EV110s, and all that stuff. They didn't get too crazy just because they're so weird. Yeah, but I could be wrong. I mean, it could be. I mean, it's going to be an expensive car forever. But
can your guy do the bladder?
No.
Okay, because I'll just sit it up to you. You're starting to scare me off.
No, I've seen Curated in Miami, another great YouTube channel.
Right.
And they do a lot of Countaches and things. I've seen them actually actively doing fuel bladders on one of those. And
what do you think the bill will be on that?
I think it's like the drivetrain out
right
to reach these bladders and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's
$50,000.
Yeah, 50, 100. Yeah.
50 on the low side.
Yeah, by the time they get it out and say, it needs this, and this, and then let's go to the Jaguar XJ220 gatekeeper parts and see what he says. And yeah, this gasket I'd like $3,000 for. And then you'll be like, okay, that was fun.
We're showing a photo of it right now on the YouTube page.
Yep. So it was the Jaguar supercar. I'm sitting here with Tyler Hoover of Hoovies Garage, and we're talking about this car that Give Me the VIN just bought. It is it was the fastest production car in the world in 92, 93.
Very jealous.
I called Corolla. Adam is a good friend of mine. Do you remember him?
Yeah, of course.
And he's a nerd, right?
Yes.
And we were talking about this, and he suggested that I get a race car professional to help me with it because they are so well versed in bladders. Not a bad idea. Because a lot of these stock cars, race cars, are bladder cars instead of tank cars.
Right.
Sounds good in theory. We'll see.
Are you going to fly somebody in for England for real?
I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to drag it out to the ranch, and we're going to take it apart, and we're going to look at it and realize that it's above our pay grade, and we're going to have to bring somebody in to fix this properly and put them up at the ranch. But the funny part about it is we're going to have one of the premier supercars in the world sitting in the middle of a deer lease in a shop in Texas with rednecks turning wrenches on it. And then we're all going to stop and say, we can't do this. We're not worthy. And then bring some pros in to do it.
Well, it's kind of like the McLaren F1 where it's one guy flying around with a computer, from the early 90s to service and fix these things.
Right.
So, I don't. It's definitely not that crazy, but it should be fun. I look forward to the videos, that's for sure. You better making videos.
Will it be on showcase at the Rattle and Roll Car Show?
It will. I'm gonna have it dropped at the garage in town, so that it can be on display. November 15th, Rattle and Roll Car Show. This little town that we bought, didn't buy the town, bought a lot of real estate in the town. It's like a little ghost town. And myself and another man named Glenn Wilson bought most of downtown, and we've rehabbed it all, bringing it back up. And November 15th, we're having Chip Foose is coming to town, Richard Rollins, Ralph Barbosa. I don't know if you know him. He's a famous comedian, and he's into cars. Dennis Collins, you might know who Dennis is. And they're coming, and the good guys are coming, and they're bringing their people. This will be a big one. And then the next weekend, guys, if you're setting your calendars, in Walnut Springs, Adam Carolla is going to do a comedy show at the Rattlesnake Roadhouse, my boot scooter and comedy club. In this, it's just a weird setup. I'm trying to build Cartown. Radiator Springs, Walnut Springs. It's an hour south of the Metroplex, and it's in beautiful hill country. We've been doing these events and trying to create a place. I've got more ideas that I don't even want to share because they're so. You do some goofy things. You went out to Iowa, Kansas, and bought a farm.
Correct.
Built a shop. It's ironic. You and I didn't know each other, and what we're doing is very similar. You mean your shop and my shop are just. I mean the whole thing was very, very similar. So Hoovie buys a farm out in the middle of nowhere, builds a white shop just like ours, sets up his stage, sets up his cars, does his videos out there, runs around to these small town guys trying to get stuff worked on. It's very similar. I wasn't copying you, I swear to God.
Yeah, many have, and it's
he's accusing. I promise I wasn't.
No, you have a goal of making money on cars and buying and selling and doing that, and I just make a fool out of myself. That's my job.
We were talking on the phone one day, and I was showing him my shop, and he was showing me his shop. I was like, oh my God, this is so similar.
Well, you
built your studio, and
you tacked on extra to make like a little condo.
Yeah, we've got a condo for the guys to come, and they're in it right now back at the studio. We've got our air studio, but yeah, go to Hoovie's Garage and look it up on YouTube. How many years have you been making these videos?
Almost 10 years. Yeah.
I wish I would have started earlier. It's hard to build a channel.
It was more easy for me back then because I was writing for Auto Trader.
Right.
And they're like, hey, make some videos with it. Just about sort of summarize your articles that you were writing. And so I did one, and I submitted it to them. And then, we can't post this on Auto Trader. It's terrible. Maybe put it on your YouTube channel, like your own, like start one.
Right.
Okay.
So
I didn't know YouTube was a thing, so then I started doing that.
That's funny. Hoovie's got to go. He's going to go get on the stage and get warmed up and stretched out to be the MC or one of the MCs of Barrett-Jackson, Super Saturday. You can watch it on the History Channel live today. And you can also go to their YouTube page and watch the auction live. And you'll be doing that until 7 o'clock tonight. Is that about what time y'all wrap?
8 o'clock. And
this will be a long one.
You'll be sitting in the front row buying cars.
I try.
Yeah.
I've got to leave early because I'm going to the Texas Tech-Arizona game.
Oh,
I know
okay.
it. 8 o'clock, though. It's going to go late.
Yeah.
I might come back because that game starts early. All right, good. Good to know. Dude, thanks for stopping by. It's been a pleasure. It's a fun time. And
Appreciate the friendship.
Absolutely. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Guys, we'll be right back after this break.
You've heard
me talk about GiveMeTheVin.com for years, but wait till you hear what our customer said about Give Me the VIN buyer Chris.
Absolutely thrilled with my experience selling my car to Give Me the VIN. From start to finish, Chris made the process incredibly easy and lightning fast. The team was efficient, courteous, and professional every step of the way. No haggling, no hassle, just a smooth transaction from beginning to end.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
This is Give Me the Vin, the John Clay Wolfe Show.
Get a haircut, buttercup.
America's largest weekend morning show, 800 Radio. Check out the podcast at jcwshow.com or johnclaywolf.com. Hey, the largest radio show and fastest growing podcast, the John Clay Wolfe Show.
20 seconds. Stand by.
We now return to the John Clay Wolfe Show, America's largest weekend morning show. Call in 800-800-RADIO and check out the podcast at jcwshow.com.
And we're back. We're here in the Shelby booth at Barrett-Jackson in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's Super Saturday. Hoovie just left. He's going to go do the announcing for the auction that starts here in a little bit. I'm going to go in there and try to buy some cars. Texas Tech is playing out here today against Arizona. A lot of great games on the college football schedule here today across the country. Way more so than the NFL games tomorrow, in my opinion. Mike, have we done our NFL picks yet?
No, we haven't. We'll get to them real quick right now, in fact. Quick scoring update while we're away. While I'm looking for this music. Vanderbilt's down 10-7 to LSU. You picked
And
LSU in that game.
LSU. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel better already.
I know you're saying you're down on the NFL, and you know what? There's been a lot of parity, that's for sure, this year, so it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be in the Super Bowl. Our picks, first game right off the top at noon on Fox. Philadelphia Eagles are 4-2 at Minnesota, who's 3-2. Eagles are favored by 2.5, John. They've lost 2 in a row. Can they lose 3 in a row, which I don't think they've done that in a long time.
I've got the Eagles.
Damn it. That's my pick, too.
I got it first. Tough.
Okay, then move the line. The line's
All right.
2.5 Eagles favored.
You move it.
Okay, since it technically was my pick this time anyway. I'll move it to 4.5.
Okay, I'll still take the Eagles.
All right, John, you take that one. All right, this is your pick here, and I'm sure you don't know a lot about these teams, but amazingly, the best team in the NFL, John, who do you think it is?
I'm thinking the best team in the NFL. Are you talking about the best record?
Yeah, currently in the NFL.
Is it the Chargers?
No, but they're playing the Chargers. The Indianapolis Colts at 5-1, John.
Yep. Oh, God. Where's that located?
It's this game. Indy's playing at Los Angeles.
No, I meant where are the Colts? Oh, they're in Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
I haven't heard about them in a while.
Yeah, you forgot about them, yeah.
They're secretly spiking.
It's amazing.
Absolutely. That quarterback.
Danny Dimes, or Danny Indiana Jones is what they're calling him out there.
Right.
He's got more passing yards than Patrick Mahomes this year.
It's amazing.
It's crazy. Everything's turned upside down. The Colts are underdogs by 1.5. This is your pick, John. Who do you go with?
San Diego. I mean,
the Los
LA.
Angeles Chargers?
Yeah.
I'll let you go with that. I think I want to see if the Colts are for real. That's why I'm really interested in this game, and I think they are better than Chargers at least. And the last game, and we've been picking these guys a lot, and I've kind of grown on. Tampa Bay's grown on me. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 5-1 at Detroit Lions are 4-2. Detroit Lions are favored by 5.5. This is a Monday night game. Tampa Bay's still banged up, but they've got Baker Mayfield, who could probably be the MVP right now, I would say, of the NFL. John, this is my pick, and I'm starting off, and I'm going to take the Lions on this. I think it's going to be the Lions are going to win, but I don't think they're going to cover because that spread's pretty big, 4.5. So give me the Lions on this one, but it's going to be a close game. What do you?
Wait a minute. They're not going to. Okay,
because the Lions are favored by 4.5. I think the Lions are going to win, but they're not going to cover the 4.5.
Okay. I'll take the Bucks.
I figured you would. You're a big Bucks fan, and it's worked out every time for you so far. So seriously,
I love the Lions. I was very heartbroken. There's been some great games, but Baker. You know, I was told by a guy about 3 years ago, Jeff Christensen. He said Baker Mayfield is one of the best in the business. He is just not. He's his quarterback coach. He said he just hasn't had his moment, and Jeff is. That comment is coming to fruition at this point. So
this could be the year where he's in the actual Super Bowl.
The best Baker Mayfield play I've ever seen was when he was running from the police in Arkansas, and they tackled him against that wall. I loved watching Baker Mayfield get smashed against that wall in Arkansas.
Man, he's been through a lot, and everybody, he's like, oh, he's so cocky, but that's confidence too. I think that's part of it. So it's good for him.
Well, remember, November 15th, we're having the Rattle and Roll Car Show in Walnut Springs. You go to walnutspringsrally.com to register your car. Chip Foose is going to be there. Dennis Collins is going to be there. The good guys, the corporate guys, and they're going to bring their cars, and they're going to put it out to their fans. It's going to be a big event. The next weekend, November 22, so that's November 15th. November 22, you can get your Adam Carolla tickets now for a very small venue, the Rattlesnake Roadhouse. We're going to have Adam Carolla comedy that night, November 22nd, the next weekend, and you can get those tickets also at Walnut Springs Rally. I'm excited about that one. I think our weather is going to be a better choice. We got rained out, for the bike rally. We got rained out for the last car show. I think we're going to be on the nuts with the weather this time.
Is the Fire Chicken going to make a debut?
I gave one of our lead guys, I don't know if y'all know this, Ken, an ultimatum. The Fire Chicken has killed many of people.
Oh,
We've been building on this car for 2 years.
Now, when you say killed, mean got fired, right?
It has eaten. The Fire Chicken I'm renaming it Christine. Because many people have died at the hands of trying to rebuild the Fire Chicken. And we have had another death in the family.
Oh, no. Ken's gone?
Ken's gone.
Damn it, man.
No one can finish this Fire Chicken.
It's cursed.
It's cursed.
It's cursed. So Gary, we've got another guy in there doing the LT4 swap on it right now. The other fella that has really made a lot of progress, Eddie, on doing the body and the interior. So we've got 2 talented guys working on it right now, and I do believe that it is going to make the November 15th deadline. However, if it does not, I have bought a body double out here at Barrett-Jackson.
Oh.
I bought another 79 10th anniversary Trans Am, and I can slide it in as a body double just in case we miss the mark.
Oh, there you go.
Right. So
just like what they do in the movies.
Right. I think it's going to be finished. If it's not finished, I think we should tow it down there and just set it up anyway.
So I guarantee people would like to see what it looks like right now.
It's really looking good. It's really looking good. But doing a big swap in a car, there's a lot. The car will be ready. Will the engine swap be completed? The gauges be working? And all of the electronics for the engine swap completed properly? That is what I fear.
I say you have it out there anyway, just so people can look at it, wherever it's unfinished.
I can have the car out there not running. I think it'll be running. I really do. But I told Ken, if this car isn't ready by this date, then I don't think that we're going to stay together.
Oh.
And he got about 5 days past that ultimatum, and he just said, I quit.
Well,
so
R.I.P.
Yeah, he did a lot of good work. He did a lot of good things. But I need a manager out there that can build cars from start to finish and manage a project and make it happen. And we are learning. We're learning. The management problem starts with me because I'm not a builder at the top. But I'm looking. There is a house that comes with that job on the ranch with its own shop. So if you're a guy looking for a job to run a shop, go to gmtvgarage.com and click email John, because I'm going to hire a new shop manager. I'll give you a place to live. It's a really chill deal. I just need some people to be able to have the experience to do these from soup to nuts. Okay, West Coast, we'll see you in a minute. Everybody else later on. Remember, Barrett-Jackson. Thank you, Shelby Motor Company, Shelby America, for having us in your booth. Thank you, Barrett-Jackson, for having us at your sale, and we will see you next week.
I'm tired of screwing up, tired of going down, tired of myself, tired of this town. Oh my, oh hell yes. Honey, put on that party dress, buy me a drink, sing me a song, take me as I come, cause I can't stay long. Last dance with Mary Jane, one more time to kill the pain. Summer creeping in, I'm tired of this town again.
It was 7:45, we were all in line to meet the teacher, Miss Kathleen. First was Kevin, then came Lucy, third in line was me. All of us were ordinary compared to Cynthia Rose. She always stood at the back of the line, a smile beneath her nose. Her favorite number was 20, and every single day, if you asked her what she had for breakfast, this is what she'd say: starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam, butterscotch clouds and a tangerine, and side on a ham. If you set your mind free, baby, maybe you understand. Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam. Cynthia wore the prettiest dress with different color socks. Sometimes I wonder if the mates were in her lunchbox. Me and Lucy opened it when Cynthia won around.
It was the easiest way to sell a car.
At GiveMeTheVin.com, it's all digital. We have a 45-second offer online. It's fast, it's easy, and we have the best online reviews on the planet. Sell me your car.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com.